eno eye ntini no mu adwuma esaye dompe emu adwuma wo ye bema untimi mu adwuma mpema wunya dro aye fa no Semen Vita heba Mr. Capsule so body mi enu poma obansa bema wagina ye empem atase adwuma ebe so ani ye 0240616061 ne dudu mu no ofre doctor so obenya biato na Solak Natural Clinic Woma Daroma prostate filter enie prostate no adwuma say prostate enlargement anase ne prostate infections no eji edi efri ojianu ase no so edi amame Solak Mr. Siesia infie ho nso egu yo bawo titine ye croissant bi ewom ni ade ni nyina no ayade se betumi ayefri ho na zema no aye panyan obetetene emu ensom de ye we bema na unya zema ni bia be femfem ebe ode amwa Philippa no de gina na so efri tete aye sense tete dro ana make kan wasam ade atrewi 0245616028 na fene Dr. Solomon dim enkomo Alaska ema odema ye kama wo prepare ya wo pay wo chini apebia wo nya bi brai wo benya 3D 5D wo benya bi carpet ade se form ana fe wo bed no so best spread the pillowcases wo pe design bia odebra wo nya do adum also hwehwe boss of built no yane no ane opposite into two ani pe esro anu wo a wo ye adwuma kra circle tiptoe lane 0554114878 na fe wo ne Alaska ewie tabia daroma takum na mu ode na takum ye se wikani unya kakra tafre emu ode emeta fre meme di matinka eye sonkompem ema se o bo adwuma tumi bo eboni epa grandmaster Murphy ene SI o ma draw pie takum emu ode ema o tumi ye adwuma ji o mu din na o tie mi a anope Mr. no so no se onumato Wontumi ni di wonante kakra bi anu abre eno so wasa wo yare onyare onya bi na bo amfifre firi wo no na eji yade e de apie capsules no yisisi yade e de firi 0243686861 na oni ye etima wie emulator ba supplement de ye kan wasam no na afi ye kan ama wate se eboa e support immune system ama ni pedwano ejine se de acrobato kan no yes wo general well-being no be ye e de ama mo agina brane wadro emulator ba supplement no ana be bo yo ba wa fayefunu o makoda no fu akoda ni mfie dumie no kwa ya mane bi enom 0535112813 na fe emulate herbal supplement wenya pebi na fe nioma ya kama edama high sense o ma daroma promo no eguso ekoso nti obekọ na fe wonso etime do wa kwagim na fe nioma ya kama enso etime diama high sense nioma bia o pebia no you be home appliances awodo ni ade wodo ni showroom Sawagana Babia Obenya B 0302550000 Nafonia we Lawson Beverages Limited Oma Daroma Lawson delay man be test and no anameka for the amase no eboa ema low sperm count meme boa ye ma muye dume mu ye pika wo de boa dwuatum say yes awo anafe eno so ebefie na premature ejaculation say yeah na yeah oh so the one the make eno so yi different bema what's that problem yi wadro any delay man capsules no we your ba menses no and flow ya we bema no flow am wa feeli e pa say yi koko esa the flow across atwa so every ma we be friend 0248619999 open do do a we benya bi atokojak fa daroma na kojak farmer ana make womo adaroma kojak chako tupesi e de twa se o se pai vita awon eba osinmu anu kan ekwa eno ana boa ye wia na fe fluoride no so boye ama osina won den no atime gina brane efe ama na wia wonya Kojak Proco duty and a pile and a perfume bin ajiwa and also a you do frimo and near Proco Nunya Biababo or Kaisi Drug Lane and a Central Market. Oh, Kumasa 0244 559-597 0244-559-597 na onu mo awie kwa Mr. ana me come for dem as a kwa yi eba se covid eba ye musa kai say ye num bia wa munim Ghana eno anaje ye eno na che say immune system eye weak bia eye kwa mixture ana timi sama ni gina brane enti pedi na mu support immune system no uwi a wa pekwa empty mixture eno so de ye nie eboa eyi malaria efe ba no malaria padia wunya kwa empty ni bia no ana e treat dama onum ya na afe enfifira start e tew fi wachi ana afe wani wo ba bia yi ade e de front shanon som mama ese kwa fadre oyo ba wo makoda du fo ana wa fa yefuna akura ni mfe dumienu e kwa wonum de nye 0244 726611 0244726611 nafe wonu o matin koma natural o na de proslav capsule saba na ojonso na mu apan mienu onso ojonso wo to pains our bemem utwa wo se biko ya wo ye chehyew ni nyina no unya proslav ni bia ebetimi akọ true man capsules a correction and after premature ejaculation and some ebe usisi ya wo ya unya wadro ayefenu true manner eji ede fro Congo no enu ye ni peduana ni adwuma asem bia rashes ana agu ana asem bia wonso no akra no obono diaper na after rashes bia begu no ni nyina no unya binare fa ho ekọ ede ama 0249017101 afe woni awie ba chamfo ba ba hospital and ye dia ni che we dompe any afe we no yankase no mu adwuma eba ne say spinal cord na problem aba what dislocate you arms and asembia arthritis be how I train obu ana ne nsanum obu o jona na ye titiriti ne nsanso ano ni nyina no doctor say brain na omo stroke and afe gono ya dia bia wo de ekro bi na atu na afe wa ye ekro ni wo doctor say brain na onchire so emfama wo kuma se atonso agogo ultramodern machine na doctor dia begu a o ye adwuma na nya asemeto ben agogo hospital hall and afa Accra Sprinters Road 18 Junction number and our dear friend 0244 988-004 0244-988-004 na foni achemfo pa wasi ade nyina be dwane ram na fia kwa mo na nemo me the power specialist and eja kwa we yade no hepatitis ABC and afi wadru fatty liver ulcer na fibroid kidney stones odu ani chema me doctor akosu aduaya wono ana ebo na nro no se ene aduaya heba malamis no etwiti malaria cough care heba mixture obo bowa na obo show anafe dia ya heba tonic and also wenu atu ntimi ni dia onya bia ebe boy pa obe friend number na onina din koma wo Accra sisia ya odu ani che kwa benya ACP road no ewo power hospital bus stop Kumase Freya Sebosomtwi road ewo dia ya Johnson mo takra di orekodo ewo Anaji estate ho anyewo 0244 544-422 na fe one ene doctor akosua aduaya enso awie merci poku say fancy
I say birthday boy I don't know yes and for the supremo a birthday nyamin shaw the bia say the make na jumane there
sure
no one na wo ye no nyamin shaw na onye wa kuma so ade ma no pe bi chance ma
oh yes good chance good so I receive it
you know hona e for akuma sa na
Matthias chama
next time bia dey na say
oh what did you won't buy
Tiano, I don't know. Well, I pronounce Yamabe Cramon about the foreign news and a minimum young question of the day and Sana. Yeah, the foreign news and so am I a tip for an pay. I brought to you by Amuzupi Helbal Mischa or Ba Unumbi CSU and Wase and some Abenyam Wase and one I kuma becama. We are Bemans now sonoma dreaming so Bema Jonsa Yana will come, which has all Jonsa Bema show and Ayo Yawati Gono Drono and so Amuzupi Helbal Mischa and a baby. Kajinamo amaniamans I am fine and adiamao and to baby to infection a drone ye and no just say niabano I am Malcolm 24 na Dr. Muzu akabum adia dre at the aba a jaso emma enum emanum ness yes you will be a daroma and the question of the day emanum Amuzu P say himself say sign one up for your team Pedri and I said Vitinha when ana o your coach and I say bia o your sporting director o your manager and I saw your club owner over sign one up for your team Pedri and Vitinha Kapu
Yes, Pedro Amadina say Obeko for Pedri. Pedri no fan Radiakoa as happy birthday couple. Vitinha on any day. Proper baller and on also Abanga Tevez Philemon Vitinha on any day. Bullet GS Pedri the master key. On the fan of Freddy GS Pedri on any day bro. Kwesi Brew as Pedri of course and Odiaba and a branch champion Ken Money say I'll sign Vitinha for Los Blancos and also Ediaba Nathaniel Mensah said Vitinha himself will choose Pedri. Okay, and no Isaac Kondria say even 1 year kick will choose Pedri. And we had one also atro Jeanton Abdul Malik say Pedri the Medford Maestro or no annual tunnel day Amani team. Malik said to say Vitinha today, Vitinha tomorrow, Vitinha forever. And also atro Darling Boy say in Madrid team we need Vitinha seriously. And also atro say Madrid for no of 10 for Vitinha Zomra now for my Pedri pressure. La Liga num.
Wow, young fire carrying sauce when young Cormamons Piero Banda say one ever Kwama Vitinha. Fades one says Vitinha all day, no debate. Your friend Kendrick Lamar and Lama day a message and a banana pay live on the show of faith. Silas Ban say I will go for Vitinha, James Blake, and so about Ediama Vitinha. Frida Johnson say Vitinha all day, and Bruno Kubanya say Pedri is my goat. I fake Catogenic GH. What also say Pedri, couple happy birthday and all the so and so Edman Afe a year for 2 officers so say Vitinha and Obeko and so Ediaman Brennan so I am a crown on a bat when him data and a Juata. I ain't to mean call our Brian Yanfe Jumedi and Shannon Sakapo.
No crap.
Our birthday, my medical did Danny and your audio waka, you know they.
Oh, dear baby, Miss.
A dream so some cars are Korean one.
Oh, yeah, no credit. Or much the any kunyasa beno. And the famous proven. And today, any audience about Frabon and Juna. Or more punchy. You use a bit messy. I will from Parkrant and more you. I know so keeping. Basa etredi na kasa bibiri ani etredi kasa
wo fancy chama say fancy we stubborn sponsor there no any fancy chama fancy we strong yeah that's so yeah be nyina time we share because na what's your na chi kakra abada bia me hwemo adwuma ne koso sa me hwe sports I work Ghana there. I can confidently confirm say Wontumi sports no I don't know number 1 just say star BRB and I would bo that's right na tapuku baby o bia on samra so otomwa baby bishop e wo bia baby bishop wo bia on samra adwuma sisi on samra adwuma na so on two car okay ti hwama me say bishop atika atomwa ba na vini ekizizo akasa oh nice vini ekizizo akasa okay that's adwuma no Wontumi sports ebeguso ayekese na be kese ya na ho anso no obi atie abrochire me wo ho ne ade ya yinyina ahwa no obi a no etie mo ye kese mo ye tough anu ti no me be sori anopa na Wontumi mintie Wontumi sports bibie no ha meye what I say I one just a point nko antino ana maba ya lunch no so ye be have chairman dey na so chairman dey tell me class at some kokodi mo chairman ono chairman say betunu ya tell you say because chairman dey nye ana alert nam dey masa wa ya gani when you want to take it your own buffalo only take it your own buffalo masa chairman da sense so because them say time on come on start say question na
nyoma ya yi kakra ba chema we chairman wallahi
oh baba
sakakra ko pe mo atawo achi
o se na atawo kodi mo emu de o de ye de
ofa me for prerudo mo fa prerudo
o de be ma sa triple atabo kodi be siu ko hey chairman na me ya be ba o so de na be ko me say da ensem ne de mo kotokomo de na ade nyina na nyoma e ko so Ghana league akwa na am person of this cabbage man na chairman league mo
I kotokode minim say mamini kan cha santeman na men cha santeman wura yiwura ye hene otumfo se tuwa baby asantokotoko hene a o ya santeman wura ne nkwaso odun asoso anwanwa juma no ye ya me wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma asachre ni anu ye ya me wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma ye bompaye shamaki Israel Yehuwa ilahenu Yehuwa ekad we ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yashak in English in the name of Jesus amen
Salam come boy kapo say kapo chairman I feel chairman baba me akwa
yes now me dey be anso
go tama taboku kasa mo send messages and ben no be ase hey o chairman ya de pa say what me assemble yes kwara bi ko me nkwa me ho hene papa me
na guess it is okay how
chairman
guess no me say guess no me say how many boys this year me say guess it say Wontumi sports no I number 1
chairman
anwanwa juma no ye ya me wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma asachre ni anu ye ya me wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma ye bompaye shamaki Israel Yehuwa ilahenu Yehuwa
nyina mo no ano som abente awa pra no aye limited anama omo anyame ya duma wo mo so abako club championship mo sam nyina no yeremo ababa na mom ansana yababa so awram awa transfer market ne mo no yenko aye adwumadi enwa ba so ensom awa Germany na Chelsea alliance awa na ho ana yenko enwa Portugal man no wo mo som ana Chelsea Spain a boy awa bra wonya time amanitano pay yenjumadi aye fantasy sports biter ye deni nyina na Portugal man no woman about champions over for the second time. Woman Jujua Financials League, you know, and some idea see Omonas Unumsa before this very game. Now, Chesaria City, woman in a taggy game, your father and son, and no I see Ronaldo, one of our 14 years, and Yakadana, Ronaldo our 40, and some Yakadana, your family Salami Jamal Achas, and some our 17, going on 18, and I just among for Tagasa, woman, you know, and I just almost superstar. Nempo amashe amachasa samatino eno som ayekame awa Portugal meno womo so kwa the shark man moment anopaya na chasa Portugal na team no womo spend night na our Germany na Germany second nyina no se anopai ana chasa womo so our airport womo connect area ko Portugal meno mo na Germany nyina no se moment womo so na dro airport womo connect ensom area ko onset check in no adibia okitabia wose fa womo trophy ni ana chasa ria to ade so a chesanum awram tabia mudi bibia shemana ne pepe na chesasu na bia omo ye chesa aviation security ana chesa ansec for no panfo nyina no wo som awut moment na chesa trophy no eno som makoni ne ohwa de dia utum sa ho kwa twitwi na chesa no ade amafo do mo mawra nyina twitwi title a chesa Portugal man no wo som ade no ensom ade ko e wa bawo ye moment na chesa no
bɛyɛ ama no kasa no wɔn nso check in ɛnso akɔ so na akwadaa baako bi abɔ n'aba so no ɛnso ayɛ Paris Saint-Germain wɔn lateral defender yɛfa no sɛ Nuno Mendes ɔno na kyɛ sɛ ɛnura wɔnya man of the match award ɛwɔ abrawunya 10 ɛnso atia no pɛtwumadie na ɛde ne nyinaa no ɛnso ɛde bae na Nuno Mendes nso sɛ asɛm no a approach man is Vitinha nom ɛne kyɛ sɛ João Neves nom ɛka no ɛyɛ last week ɛno obia no kyɛ so no ɛnso ɛde to so sɛ sɛ week deɛ ɛnneɛma kɔyɛ ɛnso agyama no less than best 2 weeks ɔno agye Champions League gari ɛsɛ ne nan so a wokɔ ɛyɛ kyɛ sɛ Paris anaa kyɛ sɛ wɔn domestic ɛyɛ titles no nyinaa no wɔn nso agye ɛsan sɛ wɔn gye quadruple anaa kyɛ sɛ ɛnura wɔsan de ɛyɛ UEFA Nations League no ɛnso ɛde asɔ so no Japan, our Julia Bass a moment way, and some the most special week, and some urges and a career more. And you might drop in now, one of some Edia Senators our Brene, we earn the first our title, one of some Main, and Portugal, and some Argentina. I know I have some Brene Canemo and Juma Kodania, and some Lami Jamal Sonano, and I say some no castle beer, and some Kawas Messensa, and one force I coach them. Lami Yama Frimu, not just Amal Lami Jamal, and some Abu Fu Abba Tama Bassa, Womanki changes as substitution, and some Abaya Coachina, Yafana de la Fuente, El Catra Lami Yama Sabama, I was so Ama Yerami Pino, Ecoba Bolibino, not just one some Boynaga, Wakiton, so what to watch an Obano, Wakan and him as Adiasis on him say, a free Anna insider, and some Atabana, Jamin Second, and say, say many janom wabe okoba se Lami Jamal eluzu bobi na eluzu bono wanyana de kwase bia wo track abacha ba defante eluzu bo ama cheso mo se enokwanam aselidie ama chese short to be ansom across any ade ahona yese de la Fuente katre and assistant no ba ko say one free Jeremy Pino ensom amano etibo ba ko eluzu ya na akoda no one track ama chama be defende eno and some ama coach na aye changes a woman Jamal and some abatana bench unum samwa woman omo kobusa Ronaldo so panin Lami Yama situation no who ne say so on the sa change na coach ne ya na enno no ebia na coach no abasa what dey improve ni team Lami Jamal aya akwara wo so oye phenomenal ne nyina echi no what dey abasa ball all ball e was so pa na according to Ronaldo was say Lami Jamal Nations League no wabaje na many times and some body say now so and say ebia enwa and ebia Jamal entimi anya Ronaldo chasa aya dia akwada no and some abetana toto and somebody is saying now so now somebody about to last week he say we found San Roberto Martinez one share na sabi olusu game and some adama ya just some fan anymore and ya so no aba qualify from Germany and a boy na chess I match and aba ha pa na o qualify the koi ama make say amon for be cross say sakoba say be coach no woje aye Nations League ne kra na omo mane mo aye near fan say World Cup qualifies no when some as of now you say emperor year juma and some now the Portuguese football aye federation and what bensa no aye 3 no by 2 tests of Nipano wo say yen sake aye manager sansa manager oduma juma now players wo ye danade aye João Neves ekobotu wo bia wonom ane chese Vitinha e wo medal ama bobo ama PH obia ho juma nkodai and some adun kwanswa was kobotu against aye Germany ye career sima semina enwa final now say the akodana san kwa tutu and chese wo de dem ye jiso bukam ewie ansa na bia wo revise him unotana yesi onom aye sima 2 tests and Manchester Federation empire for no wo mo janso am say ye sake aye coach na so me no kase no wo kai aye Pedro Proenca e ma bia twam na oye referee e ba no Champions League no and Chelsea Portuguese League na odima Chelsea no pa na wonom ara da so aye president and ma Portuguese Football Federation owura ye follow Pedro Proenca wo say ye want to say Martinez no woni ba bia ko ono obekọ so manager wo mo World Cup qualify matches abo aba branches abani anom ani ade amunyina nso atua according to Proenka wo say aye dia Martinez abekọ so na fe wo so akoso aye adwuma no enso adama national team na eno aye update eba sansam no nyina no yare atutwa enaro pay enso wo show no so owie ya Mami Piers Morgan wo bia kind of famous interview at Cristiano Ronaldo and Piers Morgan area ama zero to bomb owie na say na interview dey so omo Manchester bi am say na nice kwan so na Piers Morgan was say every Ten Hag oh why anom so our Germany say wo coach Leverkusen and Piers Morgan say hey Eric Ten Hag would treat Ronaldo say atantandia bi Manchester una pamu Ronaldo ama Ronaldo free Manchester United akoye Ronaldo our 40 years what aso aye djuma ama Portugal wo saki aye Ronaldo no was Martinez abaki Ronaldo yenyina yawe ebi mutumi ka an ana Ronaldo ana ma Portugal team no ankrani mu ana sa Portugal bagia nipa ba kubi ama Ronaldo enje wo munya ne krama ne tena bench ne ade wo ya anya sa wo gyina ono so le she go ema ball no akro 2-2 nya sanka no anka Portugal fo no kekoye osu ene adwadwetwa na so ne nyina chi coach abaki Ronaldo o hwie no gyina wo no ye digu twawata no gyina because o say bonum abatona Portugal nim obia wonim gosha acha bema ye kana semano suda no kwanyam yadum nie god ye onuanum hye ba bia no de bon to he ataza wonim person goalkeeper baba wo bon striker wo bosom na je okane nyina no sa ana ye sa two managers ato sane ani a ba ko som ye pamono ye sake ba ko eno eye chese Ten Hag ana ba ko som age trophy ano so Roberto Martinez na Mora license ewom Adriana the message actually was obaso chesa men disrespected the greatest ever our game I fancy football and I see Ronaldo and no I message or read for some Piers Morgan and some Adiama Eric Ten Hag chesa memo whom so biemda say be able bu obi o running tia men disrespected biem and no and some I message Piers and so another payno one some other buyer na Jamaican nyina say Ronaldo no enso say yamantu twa say Romaje bani United Spain wo ye the best team e wo wi ase na no kasai and so what to make the best team now shane dia na chesa wo ye adwuma pa na Ronaldo so le da chances mo say e ba gidi obeko Al Hilal and a club World Cup no Ronaldo no e be make post to be ma ye redeem meanings e komu say obeko e say next season no Al Nassr mo Champions League e wo Asia and in the month so yate Ronaldo no mo say na future and some what to say and was a shame say and almost no wo be ko so Al Nassr was say ane a chesa 2-year contract na Al Nassr for and some other man no I dia see Ronaldo and some other say on one case and one ajo agi to misa failure am say na aka e wo game mu and some oswa enchebia no one some other retire and no aya some volunteer you fan say Ronaldo erutuka mame Bruno Fernandes and no aya Bruno Fernandes anwa womu game Bruno and some our patch no so and some that come now Bruno say you want to get so many game na enye easy any day our branches from start to finish and you ma across no mo title for the second time and no aye UEFA Nations League no Yankees for Manchester captain Bruno Fernandes anwa about Portugal what to go and so and call for ba kuni no and some aye Bruno Fernandes and I tell say you den accepts ama you for another pay and some our show no so omono and some are small in size no omo ya big e ban say be a mentality amasa dweno and so aye juma onum sam no kasa no paya who reference report me say can say according to bookmakers omo say Ballon d'Or standings asesa na dentia Ballon d'Or standings asesa ni na no and some other say and what omo say anya sunsan so e so and from Champions League and so they banning na no munya for points na encounter as of now according to bookmakers win and their favorite animal Ballon d'Or 2025 almost say a brand here your father say Mohamed Salah one ane Rafinha omo you know woman na our 4% each Kylian Mbappe ediwo wonum a chance so ba Ballon d'Or and some our 6%. Wonum say Vitinha and ababeto so miensa na Vitinha na osi aka enra and some ama Portugal etumo ye our Champions League no no ama demensa kan nyina say Vitinha wono ana to so miensa our 8%. Na wonum say shockingly okay say Kaposia na last season yeah na man for ball ebia Vinicius no ma ball Jude no mo di Mbappe so kakra we an say Rodri no wafa ho ababeje say Vitinha ababeto so miensa mama kai wo ka so mo je Champions League no coach na ye for say Luis Enrique Mekaiwo what about you last week and say Rodri as a midfielder a Ballon d'Or emani ye dia and ye Vitinha I don't know and some midfielder and some not major Ballon d'Or and no player Vitinha ababeto so miensa in that packing or dynamo number 1 aya akwadana ye follow Osman Dembele according to aya bookmakers almost say the chances aya 69% and Lamine Yamal etoso mienu ono so chances no and some aya 33% and no aya Ballon d'Or nominees our brand and some aya favorite and some nyina no and aya tema aya for enano pay and some our sure so afei ye room and some our take amami coach na ye follow Simone Inzaghi and pay am say video about and when you make crowd here when your chance Asia aya Al Hilal when some mountain only a chance coach Asia Hilal players no and your friend coach a church and quite any idea I just knowing me knowing you and no and some introduction and no across so former coach Adama Bobokua your friend said now zones of Inter Milan and you one of some and quite an aya Jumasansa club world championship no one of some other crack now Victor Osimhen hi last week Saturday couple Nigga say Hilal for abaya 35 for cash omano nam omunim say sika am the 5 abaka na do 35 million am make say 35 million euros a season no na chese the bamako 135 million euros Osimhen aba for private jet across Saudi you understand am so aswerve e dey na sibiemu a Hilal for sika ni so yen 30 usi dabi yen 35 ya range private jet area de I was stand by I was said to buy into one come here and I was okay get the 10 abeka ho etunum sam out of enra now I'm offer a free 35 million about drew 45 million euros a season hi na tunu kwa ni 90 na chese 135 million kwada na so bara wababa je akwunia so no ompa ama chese ni nyina no baba ensempia eno som the film adaba no ka say no report of free aye Saudi Arabia Victor Osimhen salary rejected 45 million euros a year and there so baba Saudi war ama chese odru Nigeria won say Nigeria financial says not dentin na bia chese Mikalo Benum apushi ani adiade na Chelsea woman pan for you can identity and I be Osimhen Chelsea pan for them process kana would demand no be so be trade am because yenimo ahia ya wo we will be a Chelsea na pa e na Chelsea from pan for today amateurs na Nigeria for no nyina no woman some question onum say nay ama yes Victor Gyökeres I don't know Adama Sport no yes Hilal for the day I yes second of an abasa Dominic Kanamo Osimhen I was one general and I 35 million euros a year unia Victor Gyökeres emano magia yes brand so se dabi wonu so ko Saudi mo from sika 35 million euros no on mandem so matna enti amasto na answer Arsenal mom and Chelsea Manchester United team no mo da som your favorite our jumedia I was no some abasunemo na ana manje odu Real Madrid report on say kan say nyame ya no motena ana yes say aya akwadane fan say Den Heisen day na Wednesday and some Trent Alexander-Arnold day na taswatna brano womom ada presenter akwadana your fan said Den Heisen say officially or your player and some Real Madrid presentation because watna womu we the following day and some Wednesday sadano ana akwadana your fan say Arnold also presentation or and no and some because womu we Wednesday na report I mean say yawada Real Madrid and some other fly womu abako US and as a Saturday mom a Saturday and a Bobo fans of Real Madrid and some other fly across US our Black Club Championship no when some and a pay maybe 2 hours sports bite me catch us a new coach no and Xabi Alonso and also coach Fans Alonso was starting the first ever training session and some other Vadebas and a pay no what by now okay say say Uyobia, what I tell you, a shark, Fanama, a timer, Alonso, Baba, I know no kind of that drive here, and your driver, and the Shabi Alonso, only Alonso, you didn't Romano, I just only up Buffon to Denden, no, one question to say Nigeria, what talk out now, Buffon to I just a Bama, Shaniamana, not Francine Cacao around that, one some Amana crab, bonus, so a Borgen, so, and some Ania, the Tibu Cotua, and so I drew another pay. On deny and signing autographs any day and some Real Madrid almost supporters are no more around go to Panini Courtois and then signing autographs and Real Madrid and Quadana almost from our Bontono now Alonso story and I'm a sir who call Spain at dinner time I 7:30 and Alonso a driver drew I have Vadebas who call Spain at 5:30 and now only time I know training now I'm training on Ashe and now pay 9:30 I was Spain local time now so coach never drew 5:30 next up by 4 hours before one training time na bekana sam and the actual sir one or be a punctuality or the bay juma were very punctual wakasi ebeshia no mienu a enye 2-1 and be a 2 you cross some cry 2 me 2 coach na ba 4 hours and sana training abaso etiane wa we player dem say so ba ho match we no me no na just coach ababe duro no na obabe duro dem say kan nyina nsa no pe no wo ba be chance ya na say anche bia wo some the training abaso say no ka say no abo 8:32 and some that was Spain aka 1 hour na just by 9:30 na just Madrid almost first training session wo mo the Babako Club Championship no no and no and some so report am say kan say na we betimi anya bia Rodrigo nom and Federico Valverde nom ebia Fran Garcia baba akwara na fan say Dani Ceballos and Lucas Vazquez omunyina no and some tie first in place wo mo ababa Raul Asensio nom and some ababam ewa bra no yesede and some abesiako na aside omo na wo mo be training and some our Real Madrid no metisa nyame ya duma omo ma kan nyina na bi ebehia team no Jude Bellingham Kylian Mbappe, Aurelien Chouameni, Brahim Diaz, Luka Modric, Omunyina baba and sana Saturday Woma fly ako US Vinicius Junior our Brazil Andre Lonin as our assignment Arda Gulash Omunyina no our US report aminya say US no mo no de Woma som na be share team no preko our US says oh ha on sign ma wachi na on sign team no kwada bi twen ho team no ensom ababa nyame yarma Saturday ano ensom aye said ye be sia ko our bra ni nyina no nsem no ye de urban to boys no na share akade e ma wa bra no pay cars and a day woman roman so BMW na ya wama chairman kura Frank Garcia twem manso be at the brabus na just a G one gun and no ensom awromo nyina no ana cheso monso ekomwa ye the update abana Vinicius ayobia mabaka no dada sa wo be sign new contract jaminya no sa kwada no yeso wa sign kwada namum akaso de pen e be si paper so wa agree inti akasa bia signature no oba pen de ade ato ayo contract ayo form no so na tie wo say 5-year deal efrina ekosi 20 tese ani 2020 say you was say 2025 on tell 2030 and akwara no some ebe sign ade akwadru enti 5 years no afibia Vinicius ebenya 20 million euros o multiply by 5 aye 100 million and a player you for say Vinicius no and some abeje and James Saudi Diana die Sia na bekodia na chese enyama so esansa akura no mekacho so Real Madrid for sebema womo no omuntua more than 25 million tene no aye 20 million euros a season ana akura na ye fa no so Vinicius abetie and some na ye gu no bottom e wa bra won sem nyina no ye de ema ye to for enaro pay e wo show no so ye tie ba bi nkabi shemu Martin Zubimendi and Arsenal wo bi yenim say Zubimendi ni Arsenal for na wie e ma mekwa me be na Samuel last week kasa Real Sociedad say omosre Arsenal omunya abotre because wo can say bia the announcement aba na ade a ebe ha omu books anu ntino wo mon twen ema bia July enu na omo fam balance omu books no say em say bia omo de twen ade jemi nya no say enano pay ye say call akọ on say Zubimani nsuo bia Alonso penepa eno so wo hwe Spain wo mo game no bia tum sa akwara no omo de ne ba obaboa bobo kwa fa no say Real Madrid na Martin Zubimani ye say call no koye no unu ma de asie metisa boy no akacha Real Madrid for say Wono Arsenal agree hwe means we be on Arsenal for we Manchester and Arsenal club abaya announcement so woman the player na reach agreement subject to medical and some any idea say Zubimani aka champion for say one Arsenal enko agreement to be yo ya tiere say asuma for tetani ahwe be ko entene ni situation no edaso open ewa bam no ka say no bobo kwafa no say Real Madrid that say bibi and some betimi asie na owura bako a ye fan say Jorge Brito wono aye president Adama River Plate awa Argentina wase akwada na fan say Franco Mastantuono atesene womo som atone de na come Madrid no say munima or come Maswati the last 20 years at the last 30 years our Argentina woka one of the most important aye talent my PA and some our Argentina kodimwa akwada we kan na just asane ko down akokosi aye Leo Messi munyina amoso wobeso just the last 20 and the last 30 years omo nim bobo atso my PA our Argentina no untimi modi ewa brabe ka so fa akwada we and some encounter na according to River Plate omo president no wonom abeso just Real Madrid and some anya Japadia pa na Alvaro Carreras me the update am no pay ampa say enu akra no yes one Benfica for the flyer and some US and womo kwa prepare for Club World Championship today so me catch on pass Real Madrid akoba and on back activating the bar class no aye seria no some obesiako shero agma seria come new no another area view way another update and also apa na according to Barcelona almost stadium says hey take shape about Elsa, baby, my junior, I just a roof, you know, and to more yes, so adjuma to some year, and some a catano, cacabi meka, and a few fin a bear for pa, and to wait and some ayano pay, one update, Tomody up by our Vaweno, and some area view at the Mabobokua, your father said Barcelona, one also come new stadium area view update, you know, and no money a dema yet for an anno pay, and some other shono sooner. Report coming on CCA, and some other burning in also trassa, also not medical. About to Jadada. I'm a catcher sans a flick, no, or Lobia was so sabi and some force of cry. Now, almost what I'm precision, yes, I could be impressing you, Pacodano, or Lobia ball and some other Mabokua. Your father, sir, Barcelona, woman, some junior Timono, your from Laundry Ferry, over 18 years, Acodano, yes, a flick, I don't know coach US, at there, almost saying the versatility, Acodano, I am versatile. Now, what me bought left back, baby. Alejandro Balde abano boynom etimi ball and was sent to me Bob Babia Inigo Martinez and so etinano and also ayene kan center back on Aquadano and so to me Bob Pantina manager number for the boy Elko president Sarabea one some betting monitano and then Tuesday Nyamiya Duma Makacho Swachina and a Basabeko Trescano make say Nyamiya Duma Wednesday Aquadana your friend Juan Garcia and so ever sign a contract no ababe goalkeeper Adiama FC Barcelona and to the Nyamiarma Wednesday and a boy Ebesa Owena who shall picture or down Saben Kumsono also we shall Natadia anymore Espanol woman logo and I say you can't say crest I'm a badge and some other bomb na and only Espanol BM or ya Juma Adema Al Ittihad na our Saudi or your goalkeeper's coach your fellow Jesus Salvador one boy na ya Juma Espanol na tie Jesus Salvador and will say goalkeeper na Barca for fan no boy no enam krom aba enedie anya sa na obeso wo kire on ka say wo se boy no enam krom ebeduru baby wo bia beka se ebusa sa hwan ana the best goalkeeper e was asase so a wo bia beka se eye Juan Garcia yebusa sa hwan nanim goal da wo bia beka se Juan Garcia na mom enedie on kasa boy no eye the best e wi asena mom akoda no onam krom oba so no on boy na ya adwumada woni ma dia adua akoda no ma enche bia no nyina no ensom abapie na kakra bia mu hui de ama basa fonia bra president ani age akoto boy no ba no woso no kware aye tip of the iceberg go woso ketuo bi na mahui ana chase mu diam ni kakofa boy no ba no na kwara no nya ne form pa no onyini abo post ni mu a mo bon sampa mato player woso mistake de wo bia mistake obo goalkeeper bi arsa manono yanom Victor Valdes nom teste ganom ani Diogo Lopez nom woso mo nyina mistakes na mom aye dia akwara no so be bi na so nyina echi no wotiri ye ba se boy we dia basafo no muntu musika ntontwere yakra na Ballon d'Or enkomo no unim sa Wesley Schneider asa na baba tumbiem abeka se obiane ne be ya adwen a ono odiri ye pasa 2010 dear Ballon d'Or na ne dia na ono no and say obia timi kasa 2020 now sanka Ballon d'Or kama Lewandowski 2010 nanka ono aya Schneider edia 2013 obia say Frank Ribery ensom edia na adia na Schneider say eye pa de man say wan timi anje nene obia say ono anana nko sefata say I was 2010 ye de Ballon d'Or emano dansa obekwa akoche ne wiase nyina senka onsan fata today we be at to say Ballon d'Or 2010 the other day wono ana san ka bi award no so ko ensom man e wa bra no pe no ensom ay update ba report a me say kan say nyame ya no tena ana ba mu tintim no wo mo so aba fly akọ Orlando no ayo tena acha ya bi ano pa be duba ko e wo Germany na chese wo mo so fly ensom akọ no chese no ay update ba report a me nya no say Rafael Leao ba mu chifo be ka say wo mo so boy no meti se nyame ya no ma Wednesday wo mo offer edikan enso abeko offer no 60 million euros eno aye diamensa ka ombe so mo de assignment no kwa yeso ombe sa the player ba ko de aka ho na ebia eno amakwan ama chesemu agono na ebia Leo enso atimi aba na Dortmund ene yakodana ye fan Job Bellingham omo de no 31.5 million euros. Just add-ons abetimi apeja ade akọ 5 million tabawie na just a boy move no aye 36.5 million euros akwara sign contract no until 2030 we budget 3.5 million euros a season and that amount of player you fan say Job Bellingham and abenya na unima dia Sunderland aye we matimi aka atimi anyane a you fan say 15% and no aye salon clause na just otenabi see that so ne yet say be a Dortmund elton aye Job Bellingham amana kwa Sunderland secure 15% future sale and no and some aye update eba sansam nyina no yet ebe for Arsenal bobo kon on say na wo ma ye Benjamin Sesko sa me besi na ye ntehwe wodu Leipzig ka report amenya no say Leipzig for no say obi anya fa offer mai no mo de o ma ka che so ma bre wo mo say ka mo omo valuation adam akwada no ejina 80 million euros bonuses any other crab mo ebetimi apaja ade adru 100 entina se wonya ready dia bema jaina omo nyo adwuma because omo nya ready sa wo medi dwa bia keke report amenya no Arsenal wo mo sheda fa offer bia nya nkoi afei ane so mo hwanim se bia offer no ensom ebesi akono mo se dia asem no wo mo som ebesi aka omo de make sure last week say Brentford omo coach na ye fa no Thomas Frank ono ana Tottenham Hotspur dwumadie no wo mo som ebetimi adiama na no pay no me gada say ye say owe fan say Thomas Frank ono ene Tottenham Hotspur aweche verbal agreement echesampa yano de ya jetum say de adwuma no be ma wo no so jetum so baba no nyina de aka no say wo mo ebe transfer e de gu aye paper ensom adie na dane aye contract no nyina no so aye update e free omaso adeba me kan no pesa Ryan ain't Nuri ene just a player na ye fan set Tijani Reinders omumie no aba medical omko latest aminyan aya akwadana ye fan say Ryan Shoriki on say omo the offer koi Leon rejected me the last week no report am say kan say ene ya ye kase na Monday ye sin commercial say between clubs ni no aye Man City ane boboku a ye fan say Leon omo mpanu fo ni no wo mo som edin commercial akwadana no ensom ebetimi ediscan kakra edia kan wa brand Man City for the be so said a boy no and some ebenya chance ababesina kan and so adiama Man City Shadrack mama private jet na kitwana na si wono na yeso bi the basa we aye private jet aye so komwa wo say ni route and so and say ebe free aye Cologne aba Manchester na every colon aba Manchester and area no mo sem acha ebia ebetu best Ghana time no enom best ebia baya 135 na ba drew ebia Ghana time baya near can say 220 na say local time you 420 no na domo kan nyina no say baby adin so to afride Colombia baby affluent vet etino ento say ene so me ajet when a day I buy a banana chest rubber sign Adiama Liverpool mum the say can say yes enya no kwase bia Liverpool for no one more year can say transport a department one aye arrangement to be to say and some Adiama kwara to store na e di kan ban na man for fusan kabia a private jet way and the Florian vet e ban nyina no one dina store no say enya way and some other dia kwada no and so abeba na Luis Diaz said you no hwe sesai Jamin can say still now no yes boy no as adibia also ye no to me join bobo kwa fan say Barcelona bia no one some abaya Liverpool for who got a critique as I say one stands any boy no dia omo yada no na mom Jamin say ka bia no say and dey say for now negotiation bia ekoso one no bia nkasa because Liverpool one priority aye Florian vet omo nwie ya one for omani enhwe ba bia bia ano aye serious city one say Liverpool akodan na your fan say have Elliot akodano yes one kasa dia akwa to dwasa on the Wontumi waste years of a career our Liverpool because bono one time you must say Osipano was one of our 22 and we been 23 years and he said yes see our because our sir we feel Liverpool no ko me kwam dia betu dwasa wo ka omo Liverpool for eba so omo to omo akoda we eka ho entina anyam won say bi okas ai want to meet na Liverpool no san waste more years I want to carry Derby omo kwa no omo ton ni nyina no enso na Jeffrey at Abana go to my father say Menyo, Messina ultimatum. What Jama is similar to say, I know I can't one season. I say, I'm on Chelsea every year. Na waba. And answer because what them Anna Milan won't sign new contract next season. I bet join Chelsea for free. Munibako. Yes, Milan Fanaba shed tight corner. Most woman Champions League in 10 years. Woman option dancer, woman Chelsea, ever negotiating. Tinamanoka say no. Metesa and yes, Comodian Abasan Shabium. Our Asam now report to me, answer. Boynum Comono and some Abasa Conabia Sicano. What my payment structure, no enemy Krabi, Sarabea, Mike Mignon, and some Ababa coach Danepa. Now Chelsea say Amatobi. Chelsea at centre back. Why one say your fellow Mamadou Sarr anyway we born a ball and some other Strasbourg and so our French league anymore. Now Mamadou Sarr now making us some centre back and all. You say our 19 years. Now most of them say answer more casas I and a chance na radio when ye na so you be about surprise man for pa one say Mamadou Sarr and Chelsea ever call Club World Cup no and some our shoes I know and your latest I mean your sika PMO and your 40 million euros I know and you say Chelsea for the 2 year and ma Strasbourg ever Bramano Casa in a plan and some other Sakwadano and so about Club World Cup no be now you say Chelsea for what GBM say woman enfree na enkwasuotina na chese Jamie, I have by no gettings every no send Mike Mignon and so Mama decided the aqua one day. When you were seeing Terry was in Terry Gabo, our sound state channel or what? Center back in Namia Kra. What you on your to a slide on a Ibono. Mama decided, but and then boy, there was a chance when the robot, we almost won a Keja, but when you're Montreal starting season. I had Jonah Sharakate, the highlight any day, and some amount our team news, our brand of Peno. Yet update about Manchester for the say, Woman Probio Babasa, Abia Rasmus Hoyland, with Penipano loan, with every obligation to buy. I just obligation to buy the crown. I bet you yet to not buy 45 million euros. I know I said, Omusi Pat, you know. Now, Jomo Canning understand, say, Omunyo Busana, the Anna, Omachasa, Krana Kona, Metis Italy, the Akrana, Italy now. One some abako ana Inter new coach I found say Christian Chivo and some Inter Milan I started training na ya fancy cup na yama kwama ya for France mana wonu say Francesco Totti the kotu say sankene ana obobola Kobeji Ballon d'Or sa ne almost say no say was them onim player bia or you stronger and so no Francesco Totti onim player bia onim ball and some no Totti and sankana and kebi ono Totti gina game mu a anka the best player wa den Kobeji ja you won't see enough for man to so this sports buffet
is difficult to describe because it's an incredible satisfaction because this was the most demanding format that you could have. 10 games, you got the quarterfinals, we played home and away Denmark, we had to come back from behind, we played Germany at home, Germany that had the full stadium, we had an incredible personality. So from every aspect, we've been growing up in the tactical aspects and the concepts that we can use, but today was about that resilience, never die attitude, belief with each other. What we did, it just fills me with incredible satisfaction and pride, but is what the players did. Is the moment to enjoy that and what it means, this trophy for our fans. We were in the Euros here and we felt disappointed to lose in the quarterfinals in the penalty shootout, and I think football gives you another opportunity, and I think we took it and we paid our fans back that they totally deserve it.
Oh, nyamia dom fancy. Me jitu mi so ho ye.
Oh, nyamia dom ka.
Na onkra bi wo me ho.
Oh, okay.
Onkra bi wo me ho.
Samu.
E ba nkra we dey free baby any straight.
Wow.
Na me say baby any phone nyina se me form nchi amrew.
Oh, meje so.
Na omo hwehwe wo pa.
Say what am twamu.
Oh yes, na akwabi o fe no Giovanni Trapattoni.
Na
okopi wo baby any wo fancy. Ondo so da obenya em so betheater we say do miawa the chair Mr. Fred mo and see you akwasi edumo.
Okay.
I think say baby any for na nkasa fancy momodo yeso edomo pa na wo na aka
me wo ho
we hwewa ye hu ye kura ni utifi akra ako etore kwa jewu
new now here.
Yeah,
Kupa. Yeah, me asipa. You shall see Anna Maniaji because then you penny na Benyana say.
And now many are coming out and I'm quite so now. Akumia, or the car you overtaking. We yet to create a case. Hey, no, say, Massa.
Oh, Dija.
Obi investment too.
Messiah, open speed, papa. Equanoso. Aha, Obende.
Wow, new moment.
Yet shall be any phone in now. Yet shall be any chrono. I know Meza has a lot to say.
Oh, yes, you're
we ain't showing now.
That's right.
Ain't showing now. Gonna Premier League, you know, finally, and they deserve it. Community town, no. I feel, sir, it was so touching, sir. Oh, witness and run any question, and I feel, sir, community, no, it deserve it. On the other hand, nations would really have to put up a very good measure for next season. Last year they fought. They've also fought very hard this season. And I'm sure say Befia. Yeah, body seriously. You jaya ball look and wakwamanonia. Yeah. But you know, I'm an for us to go fear almost suit said the wakano. You could try home runner. Yemrefi fast and discussing the top scorers award no how an any shockingly Heart of Lions said 2 nations were brankese. Yes, of course, and American. So you also see a quad mudia. Victor Osimhen are rejected 45 million. No, say uncle. Okay, no bako hefa.
Say do be any baby
on my back to Naples. And the Manchester so needs can be a sound. The Chelsea so Mumpeno.
The entry, I say be a
Mupen, but Muntia, more than the answer, but a power.
Say a dear home.
I want Victor to join a very good project. I want Victor. I've seen top quality Nigerian strikers from George Finidimo, US 94 qualifies, Yako tournament itself. Ya buy a new one Peter Osasi or Dawingi or Bafemi Martins. Yakubu Aigbe de money didn't can number 9 for now by Nigerian home. But Victor recently has shown say Adimolamo try somewhere number 9 for Nubi, especially playing the Henry role. No, but Victor is a serial finisher. Me pe good project to the Amano. na yaw who say Africa bit me baby aye kokotia ya na ye strikers na me yetimi ka bi o o check game no hwade say dem mo sala pan Africa what lead you EPL no enka ye kokoti sem ne say. So I want Victor to join a very good project no yetimi yin hu de sin chen, and especially so he Haaland ne Julian Alvarez in chen who striker bi a what game no so much sir, but so ka Galatasaray on Beba Europe Champions League. But apart from that, when person Victor Bako falling in a project, I must struggle to come up. Now Bako Deme ne Brighton our son. He's a very good player. Onya a very good destination away from Naples. Joker is there. Deal or yes, Hilal or rejected. No, I don't know. Okay, there Hilal at this age. Transfers I am here discussing. Sometimes you should play and Sikabe could bottom Kwani and dinner and family new. But we love football and we ought to see these players play at the early stage of the game. Jokeris is up and coming, huge potential. Say, but we are about dominating La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga, and Mono Soccer, giving good project, good coach, good playmates. Okay, Paddy or Hilal. We reject transfers in Tiamone Tato. What said to be a catcher? So we a big club one, a home of us.
Yes.
What's the Madrid here? One corner. So we mend the assassin agony.
So much me and Mitzi, Sociedad asking price and Kwandia.
This is it. This is it. At some point, you know, play and the crowd will tribute to us. I catch us. Oh, I said for crack. I saw my mammy take me to me pay no so crack about the Madrid. You think ya na hazard the money kakamo? Ya jijino so Milan. Ya jijino so Chelsea. Jiju Coutinho so fantastic for no ka home. Oh, Liverpool yet or see me person me tasty big club. Me person me tasty Madrid. Me person me tasty but yo, it has been the ultimate desire for all these players. Na me amene otie yo. Ye mu baby etie bomfia dan yakopon fanche. But unya sky abeko. Okay,
chairman on one kind. On first day, because on no bomb, so be first can say my family.
Yeah,
that's one kind. And I'm
it's hard to say, yo. Martins will be meant to bet me a copy of Real Madrid. Arsenal for you slow dojo. Omu who do more yet. Sergio Ombe, yes, Sergio Ombe, Arsenal for who do more yet. It has taken off, and Real Madrid is powerful. They have weight. Or makes me disable Arsenal. Now at this point, you know, say when you show, and now be you and but so come Madrid the baby. Me person Madrid the Spanish teams in more stronger. It is Okupimo Real Madrid. My Clasico Nucrano are super powerful. I'll be back with Schneider, the Enrique, but in Tibrano Swati, as a Kubo Mamma fast.
Who we are some about game this one.
Yes. It's about transfers. Now, Totti to say this place, I'm going to I next. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. He knows it. Yes, he has to understand. He knows it. Generation Bia or quality adeba. Generation Bia or quality adeba. Generation Bia or quality adeba. Na Totino, na Oka Henry, Shevchenko, Crespo, Diego Simeone, Seedorf. Na Okomu generation no. Let's sign Zizou, Ronaldo Fenomeno. No count that generation no. Want me no man fight it. What di and a Ronaldo led generation no start here na Messi e di achirepe yaw enye ne nimpe na nkrofo no me betwa mu e dey ade no ye Ronaldo ne Messi betwa mu right after all generation no expire no you didn't do anything and now omo me no ojetum so omo no so I mean he should understand say second generation mu onimo he is not part of this generation and that whoever deserves to be the best player no yet me fanan to no 13 no that ain't me found to one in a year. He has to understand this. Now, because I generation where the many be about we more bonfia. Now, oh, dear, no, I don't want to be no one fighting. Yeah, no more return, more in China, or more crown, more bono. Schneider, ne Ribery, dear, M. Sabalondra, Phoebe Bedrus, Biano. On Becca, you say, Drum and Fonso and Akayanum. The Bia Balondro about me, Rebecca Sakasa. But one person, I'm a person, me can't take a crash, and Miluto, the other, on calm down, Kakra. Mount Yokotina 2010 says Yemilito the other guy no Ribery no 2010 no and Schneider Yineni 2010 no opposite Chelsea enter team no an exceptional player them one is that what he's trying to tell the world? Inter Milan team under Jose no they bought Champions League against Bayern 2010 no ono Shanda na ye the most exceptional player you can say exceptional de wo ye no omo aka ne ntumi nye bebre sa one the most impactful or person chance one the most influential dem na anase na Milito nka team no ho Syria best player of the season Milito na je e ho na wo Champions League player of the season Milito Krona I don't so na ne boy Ballon d'Or podium no what want to so mienu what want to so miensa what is he trying to tell the world mo coffee nothing will change in your favor it's gone it's gone I remember my stories in so Nuno Mendes is the best left back currently in the game we are seeing baby am tia to so nyina wa wo bia wo ka ho Nuno Mendes is the best left back in the world Nuno Mendes is the best left back in the world oh no say oh yeah now the General Lamin senior so Salah when Salah so Lamin senior na Salah and Saka Dumfries onu nyina dili the guy is up and ready he moved in 2022 na satam no onye call name in terms of left backs e game no but se see abo butime abo Milos Kekes abo Grimaldo abo Di Marco abo Baldi wetin abo mu nyina in terms of the offensive game defending positional sense tactical knowledge in terms of adaptability for national side and then club football PG adwuma o yema Luis Enrique pepepe and one no ye ma Roberto Martinez no so ya metaka some person who's a player be an established player and your player tactics entimi nyini free lineup num oh na dey person about 4-4-2 homema ye there be not just one established and then they bought 3 back account kakra there be about 11 players on an account he is now established for PSG and for Portugal a 2 year whoever or no never bohono and no so na Semedo anya established no ye de hwan na abo hono for say be two of you I'm telling you me Semedo right back on when established the same situation be face you Barcelona or Brian on established right back and I'm ditching out Nuno Mendes is ready for the next game you can call about Carreras Movico Milos Kekes Alejandro Baldimo all of them but this guy has really grown into the game on and off the ball somebody crano and the ball in crano his intelligence has really risen Nuno Mendes is the best left back in the game right now
you can be an cano say the French league and a Farmers League yet or share Man City or Liverpool champions ni free mo or Arsenal or share Aston Villa or by Europe so sana about this in Germany
why be naka a back club football
Chelsea
make hydrogen no pay so
yeah the Umbro so be Cucurella like the way Bruno so be or broke be na so be but the Umbro so be Cucurella
but why just so Bruno so dey yanko
Bruno so
hono dey yanko
the best left back
right CR7 Mickey can last week me dey to make it so a basa yenfa ball on to net he's the greatest goal scorer this game has produced
the greatest goal scorer
this game
ever
has produced football
say goal pa
yes
Cristiano Ronaldo
no everybody can define goal scoring ebi mo say art ebi mo say experience ebi mo say intelligent ebi mo say whatever definition Ronaldo falls in there say about internet we can talk about Ferran Puskas we can talk about Lewandowski we can talk about Atletico Madrid Luis Suarez we can talk about Ajax Liverpool Barcelona Luis Suarez we can talk about Ronaldo Fenomeno now Ronaldo Fenomeno no I mean fan common in sia Ronaldo is the greatest goal scorer this game has produced nemom na sembia wakafa lami ho say yenya botrema lami yenye say malami na meni Ronaldo enya adwene e wo ho no mo meni Ronaldo nya adwene wo ho mama nya example ba ko bi nchiro o free wabusuamu no ya hwew nyakopa ya domo ya national service utwa woni na komofia ya woje o monthly allowance na sika na mfa kakra nkofi why na koka kira wabusuamu say oh ya fancy me di maria fan wa we school wa national service mon tumbo ase afekura no betwa application ya na kabisa ama ho sabusuamu ze wa pie ontare hyemu asesa esesa utwa woni kohwefie abotire ni baabia. This has been the way of life. You will continue to fight until so be free we say ako. Obra ayokun, and that Lamine as a so this team say football na what yesi no obekun entokwa bebre before baba Lamine. Etima Ronaldo nka say ewiase ma Lamine pressure na say enye sa na tie na ma menka ka won ko ochi kakra entokwa Ronaldo kun ye ansa na baba ye Ronaldo. Ronaldo at Manchester United no on Van Nistelrooy at some point na say Fergie who say no this guy potential huge.
And Tokwa not as in say people.
No.
But football things.
No, Brian Kuya can who so
no Brian. And I say people bills was like so occasion be. Yeah.
The fight it has to go on and Koso won't even do top.
Wow.
That is how it is. When Van Nistelrooy at some point is splitting Van Nistelrooy echo Spain or 12 Van Nistelrooy Spain ho. Na biasi Ghana how biasi Ghana ha Kamara Di Mamudu o wie ne loan our Karela na oba oboase oba na kwadwa mu akoto oba battle na no tu na kwadwo twa so no call me de ma ha na Kamara sa call me de ma no kwa sa kwadwo kwadwo na mu akon you fight na Ronaldo de na me chirimu chiro no. This is it now. We are here Lamine enye one ni tipen so 17 years na ekon jehono tum. Flyer no more buy for this Nations League final no. Ronaldo is the last piece of the last generation.
Okay.
Lewandowski, Luis Suarez, Manuel Neuer, Francesco Acerbi, Messi. Omo nyina ken. The last man standing. The early stage I was fighting. This guy Ronaldo at the age of 14, the trophy done no. Messi trophy done last year, but Messi year make us idea. He's the last man fighting for those guys in those generation. Lewandowski won crofo no omo nyina ekọ some of the chikona no cruise uko omo nyina ekọ but the other so gina kire ho wo hwa prepare kire kra the person kire no Ronaldo na the next generation no mo so no all punch above the weight Lamine Yamal. It's two players no mo want to flyer no so but what in common say
they all corner they all ba
and they all ba. The future versus Omiru ni do moto flyer no so. Eti hono kra na say Ronaldo no hu se ntokwa no krom de akra no kra toto no ho. But what you say?
Yes.
Now this point no, ma men try to ko be Ronaldo kon ye. Eti say obi asore na no se ni di Bolt and now you same Bolt. Na wo ba be tumrika 100 meters. So woni akato no baka say change di no. Change di no na mo obi e di ka fa di no ko. And now I to Sakra be work. See me did the fancy di Maria me foreign news. That Ben Ababe to original fancy no Ababe Tinano so. But this Ronaldo from Portugal had to fight.
Ronaldo Fenomeno for the same name Ronaldo Corona in order to make Ronaldo relevant. Now me can't say in the late early 2000s. The most fearsome name in terms of number 9. See, a pure number 9. Ne Ronaldo Firmino. What in the dressing room? Your show. Now, me can't say yes to say France 98. Not France for year training. I said there's a crown no Bia Laurent Blanc, Stevan Guvac, and no Mubusa say, Mona Ronaldo. Send on the ball no SCTA. Yo, I am telling you, sir, French for no. Now more discussing with Marquis Ronaldo. So in terms of pure number 9, Ronaldo was the name to go for on any day. Late early 2000s. In terms of one-on-one, yeah, for on internet, Ronaldo was Ronaldo. But Ronaldo took the name and buried the Yaya Kano Fenomeno. No, I must say so. Ronaldo went internet. See Rodine be Yaba first and son of Brazil in Yaba. You think that fight is not a fight? So the person me say Messi ba no be for Messi ni kan mai Lamine ba no be ni kan for Lamine mai ba Ronaldo ba no na Ronaldo bi ho and to kwa no kra no more dancing de Lamine ba yi enti no the person me kan kosia ne say Ronaldo onja Lamine na Lamine no afi na oba be fight ya survival ni teammate afi na oba fight off the field afi na oba fight na nsambo na wa mo no de enye arrogance. Say teammate be a born in Sema. Lamine na mature ko wa mon in sem. The internet wants to define that as arrogance. Omoma me Vieira ene Roy Keane Ronaldo ya ibo ni Brazil no. Manchester United Inter Milan game no.
Roy Keane was the captain for Manchester United. Do you know Ronaldo Chuchino was an okay crowd regarding no. Yo, on the field of football, you can never talk about anything with respect to arrogance. Players who are homosano, dressing room or your friends for. He is just expressing himself emotionally. He doesn't feel he says so born in some man and be our beating trophy. And that is it. If you turn that as arrogance, I don't know what you mean.
Okay. Mate.
Now get to be for Spain and San what I say. I'm going to say De La Fuente me penejuma na woye no. For Spain, they can never be a defensive team. At least until say I be free ball mako. Spain me sure some best some margin anytime soon. But there will be a kind of tactical liquidity. Your ability to flexibly switch your approach, change your roles, and change your functions. Spain for 2010, 2008, 2012, they defended by keeping the ball through possession. It's the time when person co defending. That's when they keep the ball most often. Ball Panama will run. That's how they defended. They defended through possession. De La Fuente quite be a sort of person who defended without the ball. What has been his structure? 2 games so I consider how many goals. You need stability and dominance.
Wontumi,
and that is balance.
Whoa, Mamma Meza.
Yes, fancy ma. Yes, I saw for. I strongly believe a strong sense of purpose will always give your life a meaning and direction. Now, Nations League na yabwe. In this particular instance, me pese me kasa fa enyoma me ensa. Get America say a strong sense of purpose can give your life a meaning and direction in Cristiano Ronaldo. I am a Dese Newton STT from where Ronaldo came from and the level of Ababedru. Na am a de so akasim be say Wontumi fight Ababedru a certain stage be as say yebo Ronaldo a nipa dodo na no enko back to the Ronaldo we need for the Brazilian national team. Ebia enei fancy Ronaldo aye nyoma bi e de ato on by winning World Cup 2002. I'm talking about phenomenal. Share the performances in Copa America coming from 97 to 99, then to 2002 World Cup, and after that 2006. You will be able to make a his days at Real Madrid, his days at FC Barcelona. But then Cristiano Ronaldo ayeno. The America say he has given his life a meaning with a strong sense of purpose. I don't think a lot of footballers the way we are saying. Anna, a strong sense of purpose change Cristiano Ronaldo. Because so the botaye be seen and you saw by achieve. Ronaldo is uncle for Nibia. He will go length and breadth to get whatever he wants to get.
Yeah.
Because he may be a free bar. Anonym the done him. Anonym the was a certificate. On the time no be pie ball muno. Obedrum pempen so be you need to work beyond your limit to be regarded as the best player we say. Let's not forget say UEFA best 11 players 2003-2004. Say Shadrack Benyamaya obehu best 11 that season no who players we need Ronaldo for to copy him. Okosanto kwano. Sa 2003-2004 but 2004-2005 on tokwano. Na Messi enyi ni team PA. But Okosanto kwano at the realm say regarding say ewiase mu nyina say 11 players yes one ma me be boy room say me best kra na me position ne de o say me best na me room.
Yes.
Then he graduated from that particular stage by beating that Anobeto an alien in Messi one ne prabe bre because born on nimbo we are consistent or be consistent o so be she o di trophy obeje ano sabe face sa battle no ana no so satimi survive. So Ronaldo was able to bridge or change the mentality of some of us who watched Ronaldo phenomenon of Brazil and watch him to know say Sisiano adina waye no abro the Ronaldo no Brazil ni ye. What convince you know? What's our convince the next generation? Say, as any Ronaldo phenomenon be our no pet any Ronaldo or Bass as is or Bobo. So I don't know why you know. Was a dream of more than 2 or 3 generations about the name Ronaldo and the performances attached to it. And I could be a bobo. Osegwa okohura no aye siu. First yesu so no. Free 2002 or the ban uko school no twa hekata so munya pampam no nto kakra. Because pese me say Ronaldo phenomenon. But the nay we gini kra no pese be twa asa cat ni bi. But won na ma pese o shegesi atro si Ronaldo agu akiri. Nobody wants to represent the old Ronaldo dilemma. Everyone wants to idolize na obia pese o ye bibi ti say ono and the current Cristiano Ronaldo. Fancy a deba dintia trophies. He has given his life a meaning through trophies, through breaking individual records. And Siciano, he has made sure that his life has become meaningful to every single generation. Number 2, a strong sense of purpose can give your life a direction. Direction ben ye can was him. Ronaldo's strong sense of purpose, maybe we used to call him arrogant. Because of the direction he was turning towards to. He wants everything for himself. 1,000 goals. Ono kwa na kwatena because ono 1,000 goals no pese ni nyina wo videos o. Because you bought Pele Mwasem na Pele mu videos no kwa kofa do na away. And then so we have moved into a digital system where bibia everything on the social media and the internet will never leave. It will the direction he's heading towards to. Fancy, me, I believe say if we are so better the trophy bia. If we are so better bia by scoring 1,000 goals. Say Ronaldo to me yes I we ya. Fancy. Oh Bobo na to net munkwa 1,000 oh.
And yes, some posa.
Bra wa Bobo a. What share defenders or muka? Bra wa Bobo a. What be share football development a movie kon anima offside wom. Mra ya movie from natural offside in channel. The aba baby a divine in abem. Yes, I divine abem no kwan. Yes, I the semi-automated offside asaba bom. I'm not there 1,000 goals. So to me, sir, and the numbers keep on increasing. But baby, I'm any G1 the direction now. Oko say no with the Portuguese national team mini. I think Ronaldo accepted says he's not him anymore.
And no kind.
He has accepted it.
Wontumi,
and that is the point. I believe it could be the turning point for the Portuguese national team going into different competitions. Yes. Okay. Fancy. Portugal team they do maybe no person born abroad.
Because it was obvious.
Now when I say my 1,000 goals, no we are found. But I think these players said now near discussing. There are many young guys within the team. Ronaldo, Tamana, Osiso, and Obobono, and some of them idolize him. Etidodona are ready to give him what he expected to get. It's in the sense of direction now. The baby agent is saying yes. My main family want to a trainer so far man kodano and kodano bobono. A tom anymore. Whatever I need to do to get over the line for them, I'll do it for them. And that is what he's doing. And no Mendes, one of the boys in that they wanted to play for Ronaldo. This is one particular moment I've seen a team want to play for Ronaldo. Chances of creating now, Obia person the ball Ronaldo, crosses Ronaldo, passes Ronaldo, target Ronaldo, Obia person the man. I'm not saying he was the best player yesterday. I'm saying he was the player they trusted on the pitch to get them over the line, and he did it.
True.
And direction now all moving, it will only help him and help the Portuguese team in general. And me say baby back pay, and then also in the society ready free kick no nyaiwo. Penalty box ni mo a faso e fafom e hona free kick no Antonio Boase on Nuno Mendes fancy my shell left backs. I think this Akodawe is giving us flashes of some left backs and the left backs nanke ya say Okay? Eddie pass obenya left back obema good performances when defending, good performances when attacking. Now we are stuck either with one or the other. See, I heard now, or your left back be either say attacking or you're good defensively. Wontumi exploiting it easily. And also be here left back be defensively or you're good, but udu any more now on fashion cut him no. So you need to compromise and try and switch in between. But this is a left back or mommy old fashioned left. We cause a player be pound or send a power boom so seno. Fancy my hair left backs. Hey, Marcelo was solid. Marcelo had trophies bebre. But defensively, need to be a hoshiki kakra. Andrew Robertson for Liverpool. Obetuma ya assist be there or banana holy kikakra. Mashe Roberto Carlos. Or no, only weakness. Sakwano. Or say Gina free kick in Okra, so Bonnie say Tuma. A banana si Jedi actually. My Patrice Evra. My Ashilko. Ashilko say one left back defensively solid. Or attack here solid. Mehe Nuno Mendes. I see someone like Ashiliku. Yes. Che? And now Ashiliku, correct Ashiliku from 2004. Edeba. Now 205, 206. When Arsenal first so the Champions League final. Le Fabra. How defend it? How attack it? Ashiliku and Cristiano Ronaldo. I watch. Cannot change now. The same thing. And then no Nuno Mendes special the Yama. Solid left back. Adeba Kuno he say obey injury free. Consistently. Age is so on the side. Obabache. And Hana kill him for no. Abahon because he's on left back 7 no. Omani Abre. Number 3, Yamal. Fancy. Arrogance on the borderline, no, I will agree with Newton. Any arrogance. But baby, I make sure from fair play point of view. Football way is unforgiving. The current football we are playing now is unforgiving. Especially when you are in a moment, all opportunities so better magic trophies, baby. Lamine Yamal, where he stands now. Fancy, I can confidently tell you, so within the next year, so better magic trophies, baby. So imagine, say, what no be a money in some farm out. This is not fair play. Arrogance, they knew he's not arrogant. He's only expressing himself through a loss. And he's also trying to show, say, he's a winner. He doesn't love to lose. And these are certain traits you want in Akoda Osiso, especially within the talent and quality. Me Akoda you wouldn't want to lose matches. You create a certain aura be around you. Say lose. So anytime you would understand maybe free. But from the fair play point of view, this is where I'm coming from. Keyword near fair play.
Teammates
what I say? Yeah, keyword near fair play.
Yeah.
And obedient trophies bebre. Ojinebi obi susu jina one bia ono so amon nsem at some point. Nipa kono so amon nsem amfa amawa. How would you feel? I think this football game is unforgiving. Victor Osimhen nyoma na all ye no. And the clubs ni bebre na avoid no. I was discussing this with Newton in the room. There are certain clubs, the scrutiny around their clubs, no. Chelsea, Man United, Real Madrid, most of these. Victor Osimhen is going to be the ideal, perfect signing for Real Madrid. Fancy, striker Real Madrid, they pay. Or yeah, proper molded Real Madrid striker.
So to say, Alonso Victor Boniface I Jumadre.
Said double 10 no.
Yeah.
Unya Mbappe na nya Vinicius. Ejina kwa wechi. Firu omo me ensa nyina. Come dinner time. Wait. Men top player Real Madrid. I don't know me too Florentino Perez for. I don't know me challenge the obey. We are their club. We are here to analyze their signings, analyze what they do, and educate the public on what is supposed to happen. Let me analyze the whole Real Madrid situation. I believe that Real Madrid selling Rodrigo. I come with this can be for that way. I brought the wages in the world from now. He has a different bite to the Real Madrid team altogether. Wait, Canada Champions League no come to be because they be not talking about Pina. Yeah, the when no the name bano. O jina so ba say ya, but kokoo no ne suban ne wages ne. And now he has also grown to a certain state. I saw a post this morning about Victor Osimhen. Someone was raising a huge concern. Say, player about 2 minutes we are Nigeria. We influencer we have from no do Chelsea. Influencer we have from Manchester. Team no crab because sim crab through be abona money.
I mean one video I mean who am say last week one comment. The panel yes I don't know Chelsea from say on be 2 years can I demand na man no one can.
What do na tata and this annual money now is bringing itself in. As an assault in the Amsesco Mula honor na back away so fit whatever they want to do. But fancy, I think say I will do this special mention. Na me dey see because if you only be breaker. Now I board in come out to us. I think Mark Cucurella, we are underrating him.
Samu.
Yes. I agree with what Mike said. After Nuno Mendes, the best left back in the world is Cucurella.
Hey.
Yes. As it stands currently. Say Euros. The Nations League. Chelsea qualification to Europe and the key player anyway. Behind Brighton. But I think the first few months and the first season at Chelsea in the year, Basa Kakra. But ne boy ya. We are winger, you wouldn't want to come up against such a player. Ne boy ya too much. And you know I'm telling you, Sanka Portugal bet match Spain. Ebi aka game ebe wi kebi aka 4-3 against Spain. There were back post balls bia. Omo boko bia no the theatre. All Chelsea games so a. Kwa ofa so a lucky wingers. We share Saka, we share Salah. Me see me who Cucurella for the last 2 seasons. One game pen among a player be a triafano so. Man United against Chelsea was Stamford Bridge. Anthony.
Yes.
Sad game be na Anthony yeah assist. Or then the 9 ball be say ma Trevella the ball. Sad game no ohane pa. Aside no. And I think Chelsea are gradually finding their man in him. Inverted there. He's a special mention for me this morning because he has grown. Now me telling the wife in a story about Mobana. I can't want to say now a story now. And I think he's putting himself in certain positions. Going forward, no, he only needs to be consistent season after season, and he'll be recognized among the best when you mention all-time left backs. But in prem, I know what say. So, because we need 2 left backs, me Nuno Mendes, me Mark Cucurella.
Okay, well, Meza Medasi, me ba Mike, Mike, sporty. Oh boy, Mike, my memory.
Fancy, Medasi, Akomiade bibi any phone channel bro.
Wontumi 101.3 Nyamin Sawo.
Ti bibi any phone almost omuhia.
Ibo ho.
Almost omuhia.
Menkwa.
Yeah, almost omuhia. Ti baby any say o messi out on baby.
That one there. And my voice yes nana.
Wom kakra. Obende.
And then remember so soroku nzuwe.
Oh, there we mention soroku. Mention soroku. Jamana na me dime hu kwaji. There be so more shit Jamana me. Yeah, so that is it. But it was a beautiful sight. And the end of the you know, I think the guys are promising double of that or triple of that from Thursday to Friday.
Whoa.
Yep. Endra ka craving ko mochi ka almost one member. Yeah. Almost here better.
Tell him them your call.
Na sa komia lady bi ka che ni say wa be di obeda.
Hey.
On net will be sense boy.
Yeah. What's it? And
So it's a beautiful thing. But fancy, back to the matter. The Nuno Mendes it's just a demonstration of how really good the PSG team is. I say a fan of form no more, but they really are a solid team made up of very good individuals. They don't just have the best left back in the world, they also have the best right back in the world.
In Hakimi.
They have arguably the best midfielder, central midfielder in the world now, in Vitinha. Supporting cast in Neves and Ruiz. Yeah. And they have arguably the best attacker in the world, in Dembele. So they are made up of a solid team, made up of beautiful individuals, and then they demonstrate it. But I'm happy for this kid. Or you'll be a what was seen. He was ultra offensive. But me sure said coaching a year it has made him to toughen up, become a better defender, and then he can also give you the physical game. Wontumi share way na umpopo no. Yep. So solid one. PSG actually said the team they have, Club World Cup near and even next season's Champions League, don't write them off. They might actually dominate the game for some time. Ain't easy there. But team Omowo, and then the kind of resources Omowo, it seems their resources here are ending. Omowo is kind of spending. So where they want to get to, that is why I dread. So munya di omo pe no omo ye di omo pe so omo ya. Omo team no omo stop e be thing. They will be difficult because team omo way, if they improve on it, just imagine. It means the bench never be excessively rich. Don't fast sending Mayulu moon free bench and ba fe no. Both will be about to replace Kvaratskhelia. Not Kvaratskhelia free bench ba. And she almost ages in the soul. So it is a beautiful team. You have to give it to them. Definitely you have to give it to them. And Koma Totti, I understand him from a certain viewpoint. Senko Bobo ni bindeya Kabalondo on a bench. Yeah, possible. For the kind of football gift Achedi Anatoti won. He was a very technically gifted player. Could do a lot with his feet. Totti was an artist. Artists no more draw art or more painting no. Totti they're not in the 90 painting. He was a pure artist on the field. It was only in a blind loyalty to Roma and a limited in terms of achievement. Sankatoti jitum sankono so obe pa kopie baby foforo no abobo nibia. Fancy the achievements he would have made Kebe bro the Onyaye at the end of his career. But even with what he was able to do, you would just need to trust some of us who watch Francesco Totti, where we tell you, say, and attacking midfielders or even number 10s in the game, very few, and what the technical abilities of Totti. The ball hitting skill set. Send you see ball shot, you know. Your Baku, I need to say about your friend. You put your laces through the ball. Baku, you side foot. Ebiswa, the outer foot, you know, and now the bubble, no. Totti is excellent at all three. The dead balls, come on, Francesco Totti. But football is a academics exercise. School I'll call you know, manko the same school. But syllabus na the tray at the NAP. And to see a quack control so say a BC and a SSE. I need to pass questions. Adentia questions no be free. Sa trade ni muanaba. Into the etra na different from the etra. Football is different. And to be or no year past student no. Obet me a glimpse of how exams ni be siako. Into a coachy wa exams na umre. Football ni yem coachy say and yeah me have pens me boni say inti also kwana boni say dia obe debi football ntisa. I am mostly limited to an era time. Until your stages be a born, I am more defensive oriented. You the best of defenders the PA. Your era biswa They said the end starting. This is a goalkeeper's by neighbor. A ball playing goalkeepers. And Tibo are shot stopping no money. But the names of multiple on 9 pass ball ninety. Coaches do na per money on my ejuma. Inti sana se buffon ba. No be catch say se nkende or demua ko beje ballon d'or ni bia. It is a wrong contest. Asemna wakano, it can be true by just looking at the potential of someone like Buffon. But contextually, in this era, every another Buffon impasse into born crown on ye bin na. Joe Hart, Ederson. Joe Hart is an excellent showstopper. But Pepe say mempel and your born nature unquenti. Me pobio to me passe. Banky a can go ne dankasa. Or more Moshe Joe Hart in his prime will tell you he was a better goalkeeper than Ederson or even Claudio Bravo. But he need to change because he did not suit a certain demand of the coach at the disposal. So contest is very important. And even I mostly, we need to preach to our former players. Yeah, born now in Bo, Chastela born now in Bo pa. But they be a enemuno. A bad din say coach Bejayo Pama say Chastela men press it. A bad din pa. And the Chastela out there, the name was it will be very difficult. So the demands of the game at certain stages, it impacts on the overall levels players will rise to. Contest again. There were Arabia. Players are back. Trent and Namso. 30 more time, no. There were excellent center forwards. It brought into being the relevance of the number 10 position. Akomiani neutrate medim komo we acha tapoku ni munyina. How the number 10 in this era have diminished in terms of importance. Players here say omo bo number 10. A create chances say mercy to omo. And then they are no longer in demand as high as it was in times past. Because the kind of attackers ever gave them no. They are more wing attackers. Mo Salah, Mbappe, Desiree Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele. They are the ones dominating the game now. Even Messi, Ronaldo, who are believed to be the best of this era. Among yet typical center forwards. Again, who was Totti? Totti was a second striker or a number 10. Then I asked the question, how will he be relevant in the context of this generation? I feel what in common I say. And in a skill set, anybody on. But as to say whether in this era, no, Kobetimia dominated said your and yet guaranteed you see it. So in football, there are no certainties. You name the basic the next 10 years. We don't know what is coming next. Nobody envisaged as early as 2003. Say coach be the best friend of Pep Guardiola. Obama teams no abobo eti say obi en ho so sad no. Pep came, they changed the game. Entiende? Obi a person sua senior Pep si boni bi. We can't tell what happens next 10 years. Enti your former players no munya botre. Ball no muni mbo. Ye jitum. Ba send no mo ball no e wo mo time no. Enye sa na ye ball no ende. So for them to make straightforward statements, blanket statements, say, oh, and now you beji way, no. And then Schneider is a far better player than Tijani Reinders now. We mokofano. True. Netherlands enya Schneider ne seso midfielder da after he left. But the point is, Schneider was also a very tactically indisciplined player. Oh, no, no. So when Jai your person or Yamana, he can't function in any tactically well-drilled system. Debbie, demands the other man known to me. Position play, the talent, game no obey na. But there is micro aspect of coaching, and the coaches know they want to even teach you how to pass the ball. True. Inti yenya botre your former players no, but I will perhaps want to end with there.
Mikel Obi beka say also no so nko obenya bia bwana no so no possible nko da 6 out possible for central defense let's say munya bono mo kwani ma ho Romeo Lavia munya bono mo kwani ma ho Mikel Obi
perhaps
anti Enzo ne kai said Mikel Obi started
said that time said Chelsea bobo na Mikel Obi started I no mo yo mo say
Enzo ne kai said Mikel Obi started.
Let me end with this. Shashara Gbebuamia, Ombosa Bruno Fernandes, any interview now.
Well, Sharak Mame Bruno post match after the game of pitch, not so quick. Okay.
Bruno Komana, Nyamami and Sa. He used we constantly. We. Unity in purpose. Anameboa. Good. Then he kept speaking about mentality. Oh, you wait there, or see we. There is more that we have to do. Then 3, how they respect that they have a leader that they all need to work and support. And that is best displayed by instance, a Ronaldo here interviewer, Bruno, walked during the interview session or the trophy, no could see table, no so.
Yeah.
No Jahokoi. They respect Ronaldo and are willing to work for him. Now, this is the explanation. Check squad at Portugal, the ball, the final phase of this Nations League now. Nupe. And at time Ronaldo making the Portugal debut, no, maybe 10 years. The rest were at a lesser age. It has said below 9 years. A big crowd in here. Wow. And this is squad of 22. Only 2, Nelson Semedo and Jose Sa. Omoni 93. Ronaldo making a debut August 2003. So if you calculate, perhaps no more 10 years. So the rest of this Portugal team grew up. Seeing Ronaldo change the narrative for the country. 1, he made his debut as a young kid. Portugal now have an Euros trophy, never before in their history. Then they have 2 Nations League. As a Sunday in the mindset, the first, bomber Portugal. Now I don't just need to play for Portugal. I need to play and win, like Ronaldo has done. So it's some mentality, no. And then these kids, they idolize Ronaldo. Different from time Ronaldo, but no, Simao Sabruse, only held up Postiga.
Sorry to catch you. I'm saying Fidel me didn't come be an answer. These same players, Bruno Munina, crying bar up and answer.
No, but now 30 years, Sandra, 30 years almost 30 years. Yes. Bruno and Bernardo Silva. Yes. Check the young age. Omo Boni don't wanna 2003, 2004, 2007. And it's a war line here. They will force you to align. What you say? They will force you to align. So this is the best time where I think Ronaldo has a Portugal team willing to elect him as their true leader, and they want to work for that leader.
Yeah, true.
Time na emiti pepe. And the same Messi 2020. They will do something. Okay. But they will be better than previous editions. And the 2022 World Cup, no, align pepe Messi dieno. Check the crop of players he played with. Players are Messi dio benim. And near Munyava. But my name said Michael Jackson, the fashion sense, the couple will be so. Was a Wako Jacko no to me send a coat to be no a book Captain Sandman.
Black, you know.
Oh, you come around for two couples. So I said, I don't know. Michael Jackson.
With Michael Jackson, I'm banned power.
Serious. The secret behind the fashion sense.
Now, I can't say or say a inana, Safu Newman. I go fast off in my video, no target, Miss Amin target.
What was your cashew and I said there? We're a gold plated cashew and I said,
what can I say? You when you mic in film now, we're really dear. Only
now because you was a good qualifier and Tarana a good year.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, and they were
to couple in few
right Se ba se bia be di birthday na.
Yeah.
Extremely by invitation
And the no crepa. I am frewa.
Ya front me man.
Na what really am we so there now.
Bouncers be home. Bouncers.
Bouncer be chairman.
Bema. Ready your mu kase mu.
Bi anje o.
Bouncer be le chairman.
Ready your mu kase mu.
Unim red you. Red na se ka follow.
Kabu yam kwe.
One team, yeni nkomo e Ghana ya league no me Ghana Good Stars Ag League and some of party yeni nkomo why me damasi de amu yi nyina me damasi
so I just have to bet 10 free.
Ade ya.
Wontumi nya ne weight no. Couple just kill so I nya ne weight no.
Se de nti.
And you guru call it inside.
Hey welo, enti the call is theater alolo.
Asabe na okay ana battle ni abo
Enfio be.
Abino bi ti obia.
oye why you be
Fo onye.
o de bae
Jaro.
de ka bi mu
E ba ye carry
o
different.
de you o de I was a very nkomo Makado de Makado oh I know shipa o de o the over ka bi IT why I was a final showdown eba so na showdown na no shipa Ghana Premier League no games ni nyina no in your results no has work ehye 1 Masamates omo intimate Gold Stars ehye 4 Macra Lions omo intimi and Dreams share 4 Legon Cities etika no back Bechem United 1 and Afiyon Apostles intimi and Aduana ehye 3 Basaka Holy Stars take no emu back Nations etna fie Heart of Lions etwa ne kam you know intimanti Mediama womo ene Brekum Chelsea ene boy Brekum Chelsea 2 media matika no back Vision share 3 Santi Kotoko etika no emu back into 3-1 and of course nteze league ni nyina ba na wie na say Gold Stars womo and emerge champions 2024-2025 season womo ana league ni nyina no womo so ye bowie no womo ye champion no mo etimeje na game no ekọ na wie ye e dance park na ho na actions ni nyina no enso etimekọ na say supporters ani age enso womo etimewi ni womo title for the first time enuama ayekama ediamo nti ha time womo tie say go enso ato e Nations e game no na womo nim say de aye okay aye fala mu nti ano mo tie say Nations womo sa da form ene na bibia edin ho yenso ye bogum e dance park na say emai ani age e ho dendende a enya 720 Gold Stars ma me ne womo maka ana etwa asa e ho e don sem de ma no na o rese de nuama eziti a coach e den sem kakra etuju after say game no e ba na webusa no after say o win title no saying ana nuama eziti coach Frimpong man so den sem kakra etuja somebody atuja coach na feeling not to say wabe the first coach awetimi aboa J title day ama club no saying na enuama city feeling no so kasaka craft tuja na mama Vicenta tinga so ebo modern pa ama J league no omutimi eje na ono on 2022-2023 oje with mediama and osa de team FN Gold Stars abeje na tinga we game no se opese win league e Ghana assign ono atenga obetimi aboa amwa Ag League because no baby obeko bia no otimi boa ema owini league no Vicent atenga after say game no corner we no enso de kakra etudwa ho ntisa atenga voice ne ready and kebetie kakra de tudwa yes unu anie so be so Ag League sign me sign enso etimi aban with Gold Stars no enso a player Ghana former player the House of Vocal no enso chese any target no enya bem just no so achieve video be say nsaka Gold Stars intie William Denchi Dane say ewon sem no any GS so etimi aba supporters no ehu jama kakra bra omo ehu say for the first time trophy aba baby any de na say any GS benti jama team no eye bibi kakra enra e support team no abra omo so agitum say league no say de eyo mo dia yenhwe kakra na ento ase jama no e koso asarebo adu nso ginama na kikredi na se trophy na ba na ni je nso aba na se ni je ba dia na refi ho kra za ensem training bia utwa video na bibisa nso dim na janua ma ye kama pa na mami siwo yero akwesi adu ono nso enra anwumre na nye ize kra se ni je oba bia ni ba bia so de to form kakra na ono nso twa na ase siwo e dada no kakra sharak emienya video na ebehu se de enra ono nso na nije esi awie peye e de ama no e wo ba bia ni na nye ize kra nti CEO ni em ze da form kama a chese o twa na ase a bibia so dem we enra kakra eno so CEO editor form nti enra party de omu ye bi o pa fancy na nye ize nti era kosi adunie na ya je aboa mo matimi I the title no say bibia so kama e ho wonsem eno no nti enra de anadwo no na say party no course so ma bibia ye fine e ho nom na osa ana we say asa there be we say new to the bia de na we wo
no ni assassin better
difference be any
ara
there be difference be any difference be any say there wo see
we dem ni tin be e ya adwe we no kreda
new to
asa we
Shadrack we music for your dancing feet
Michelle
see won qualify
Michelle
audition na nkombe ina
samfo nyanya we
no ti asa na ho sa no
Newton asa
e wan bi ho
yawo
Shadrack
we ni there
me
prefer we no
David ko to ye ya
we say Newton there
Newton there
come on kan obi na musa nti mo
Newton we say Newton there no masa
na say asa no say esa do asa hip hop aso aka fresh
say let's say a mixture no
wapo
masa
wapo
Newton say I say you hey
oh one change so today ehu
otu gala wa
otu gala so
you say the video asa be for again what we
okay baby what you are so sure of breakfast today
moment me anye but still nse bibiam yesi emphasize that made emanyankopon yes nti shashara akobe boa me e wo nations a enra wo mu ebompa ya de bibia e hye na mensa season no ko na wie no boni bia ntimi amanti enra mu bompa ye e season nyina hye erade nsa se wabo mabom ho ban amanuama ye kama nti no e kakra efri ho e de ba nti o resere nuama si kwa wonsem no na yebedi nkoma kakra e wo kotoko game no nso mo nso ekolusu ye na vision wo mu coach friend and Ajman tactics or boy or the shake game no wachirem on say ono no do baby no say Ghana we coaches na wo bo match on say the who tactics bia wo but game we no tactics or no the come against Abdul Karim Zito wachirem na Ajman no onim coaching rough we had here pa na Ajman intie no
the idea was to overload Kotoko in the middle of the field because we know that Kotoko is very good. Their midfielders from defensive all the way to offensive, very, very good players. If you give them the chance, they would always play around you. So the idea was to press them hard, win the ball in the middle, and probably try to counter. So when we are starting play, what we do is that when the ball goes to the right side, the right winger will drop inside and become the fourth midfielder. Okay. That gives us the box in the middle, which allows Sanja, who was at the right back, to play like a wing back. And then we would overload, play through, bring the ball to the left side, move Kotoko to the left side, find Soa, so that we can switch to the other side and attack from there. So realize that most of the goals came from that side. I think it worked pretty well. The overloads was there, the passing was there. We played
yes,
the up.
Nana Jiman, oh you good coach, oh you coach Papa. Oh yeah, the general. Oh yes. Omo chechu omo Facebook pass. Oh watch. Ti washo anu washo. Na has game no. Fancy enra Legon City so left back no. Joseph Amoa e commandita game ni bi. Ye tis has for pen pass o me adwuma but enra na o hwe has game ni bi nti bibia kire se eno ne watara any team ni shy o mo we se enu ama betima akoyi e de amomo e wonsem eno no na Kotoko any has nyina unse omunya 58 points. Omo taye mzena
aso friend no mo say amama
yes
house for no be any adi
say
Kotoko
aha
because refisu say mia omo
sa into head to head ne de o de ye table na say Kotoko beda na nim top 4 no na house na beda 5th into sanity first no wo the goals ana first wo de ye o other league tables ni nyina but Ghana from mra no head to head ana league no mra ne tie into sade a Kotoko ebeda has anim disanity baby any gold stars out of Lions Nations Asante Kotoko has a folk Inti na say
Pakwesi Febe so ye adwuma pa.
Yes, well ye adwuma pa.
Because me kai so obehye koroko boase ne ma.
Yeah. Sure. Ama oteki bibia into ni nsema wa ye adwuma nti wa ye adwuma pa. Yes, ehonsem eno no. Na ye ni nkoma kakra. Ayi na okay. Bashir for out of Lions. Yeah. Bashir for. Oka Piquis. Bashir Hayford, yeah, Bashir Hayford.
Obeshe koroko boase no.
And a man is vim no. Yeah. Yes. Inti yamona baso ya de pa. In fact, league no krana nko betimi age. No yama ba ku mi no bi na. Yeah.
And you know penalty ne ba Heart of Lion become almost survival.
Yeah. Ekofa. A referee be so GBB, referee be so GBB. I go fast as the buyer no. Na Watara na wi on say season ni nyina ye wi a ese de Watara ni Watara eno ni post match no. So generate bibia. Was say has the best team 2024-2025 season. Has the best team. Has Intima G League no but omo team no over has ball our bunny season here. We the best team. Watara you Sharak you me see in TSA voice ni wi a na yatwa so Watara no has the best team 2024-2025 season.
When we start you at 0 points and today we are 50 now between the champion and us just 5 points. What do you want me to say? What the players will do, the people don't know them. Today these players are stars and we fighting from the bottom one day. I don't know. I'm not joking. We need the league just 24 hours. It's another performance for these boys.
Somebody had to do and say, "Has about test no, and no man correbo no fancy." Was this about test no do baby? I know major has game no more correct Arsenal and the Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Trophy.
Trophy. And the turnout now, over stadium will be a man. Has for now, more per Arsenal no, and the Real Madrid no ne Arsenal ne Barcelona no change with team no. Into yes, why never have her born? Ubenya poor turnout. No real no say. They say what GD or Ghana rough. So no free Burkina ni krum buy no. Him say Cote d'Ivoire or be ye Juma or Ghana or Sakwa bank Ghana for him ni kakra. But no news or fancy sa. Was say do be a radio you sack Watara China Watara because said ye can a baby will be a kabi. Was say a do baby na say one President John Dramani Mahama and a bosso. Popularity DDMU a koya former President Kufuor and so need the bosso. They said here on it chama Wontumi. On it chama Wontumi. Yenti Watara or the Yenti no as a Yenti.
Mom say my popular part, my trade your mama. Who be radio? Watara, Oko, Bow to first, we don't need the President before the second. That is, I come in qua, oh, I'm joking, but let us be frank. I think.
I'm worried. I'm sorry.
Maybe. Oh yes, but no more dim come say on be any technical director. Inti ano ne ye hwe ani mu say season akwa wie no. On be na continue as a coach and so on be pe coach aba no my any technical director no ye news am ask for no.
Wo. Me so me.
Yo.
Both stars there, Sabasopona.
Baso.
League title or call Western or Media Magic, Summertex, F1 last season. Both stars.
Yeah.
Will be a the pressure but also.
Before Crawford and Sam so Choni call a chick or to some Hazakes. Muwa Hazakes, you now my
can't fall.
Nancy fools
in a row.
Yeah, Teresa says,
I'm away.
Yeah.
Die woman.
want me.
Your friends in Maria. So go stars for no about
eat more mangoes and save more money. But at the old music I got to the
dear mango and I do I could see. Yeah, go stars for ya dear. League ya baby, you know, your 170 break. Na me person me bunu. Simana asem no ba dear me person me kapa no. Enko. Me pese me nya bre ka go stars ho asem pa. Pese me nya bre na me di nations ho komo pa. Na me pese me sa so nya bre edi ye ensantwerefo ye ho komo about your football no. Ensem mi ensa na ye league na ba wie no me pese me discuss. Na ene de ne de mabo go stars abaso mabo CEO Kwesi Adu coach Frimpong Manso Vincent Atinga winning it with Mediema Oko Africa after Africa no ba be shemo go stars na osani go stars for winning no Yakubu Ulhak general captain for the side from division 1 no Onikusi goalkeeper general captain on also Shehobi. You have other players like Godfrey Chei on also another long standing member of the squad from division 1 no on also a joining squad. You have other players with team no the team has gone through lots and series of transitions and a kakra na nipa ba kwa me pese me bo me mu a se e ma no na no pay coach Michael Osei Yakopon fa ne kra nsie na onkoso 90 in peace ono na de me call bibiani Yakopon ka no ho and he's been part of this success bibiani for no ginidipa he maintained them in the league ebu oba ya patim ni asa ball na oko bofo ba no bofo di say na bofo asa returning so coach no cement go stars or the cement go omana ase and a coach from Pomaso I'm sure somebody would really move it from baby a coach from Pomaso and they say that has been the culture of football clubs obi be sorry obi be gina no be part of the elite so sana adwumanete go stars on common dey because we nations in common you know say nations our brankese omanya 2 losses pe se me ma say ya matia no mo dey ache me no be correct me bekum Chelsea having been the first team all share nations wa brankese amankona go no and Heart of Lions eso dey akwakoso su na nations one of the fastest growing teams your league ya yeboy mu because the fastest growing teams are you don't grow by the squad just on the field nya no because who grow it is why football fans football enthusiasts continue to carry these questions to has folk ne kotoko say mu training grounds no way mo dey agiro so and omo ya dakoja ache any pobi man before those training facilities no na has folk ne kotoko omo ya big dada but in order to be full just so nya niam bi ka ho ansa na etimi analyze on common but nations before they win trophy omo stadium dada before they win trophies and they've been providing players to the national teams and now you can't sense na you can nations so you can call blaster nations has a very good project but me perceive to me boase na me dem common see say na da for ya me to me boase kire why as nations a little changes around the team and I am very serious here yen twema nations in come back at some point more stadium crana Dr. Kwame Chedima blaster year training Ghana football to be nations in come back they are real fighters since I'm joining Premier League but I'm saying say there are certain nations putting right and check implode like last away nations they were the best away sides and I'm very dominant of you but aduma kakra bi o say nations atenachire ahwe ne and they have one of the best squads in the league obo nations obo gold stars obo mediama quality stars generally so I feel say nations and you may be on my say mo ye no mo ye ye no mo dey push yesi da bia no okay last time no nations me bo nations abaso last year sir because can ye nations and kasamates e common league ne ye fukra na because na to fight last year na has been fighting last year na go stars in count but Chem has always been fighting in the second round but title no dey no one count so nations push samates out to samates a league no I feel sana nations as I in that regard you need nations to let the league stay very much competitive yeah 2 seasons they've always been fighting up there. Club na buy on chayo. Omo training facility you call Abrankase chire na park in da. Omo say sit down for hostel. Gym ne niam wase. No, we can't allow nations to go back. But in order to win the trophy, Akadia Kakrebi as a nation say they need to sit around the table. Pick last season and this season and Niema Corbonne. Who say a Yakoya Niamakro? Why do they fall almost at the time? No, why intense Pana League never call you. Why did they fall around that time? As a nation sitting, I say, but me, even this season, I can tell you some are very much successful this season. Wow. I'm successful in my opinion. I'm successful. My main fan coming in so because I find a real season, you better real more. My main can't someone show me colleagues from years central for. Me a young coach. Now coach no boom wabu paya me dra touchline ye division 2 as head coach. And I'm a video analyst with national teams in club football. Me a video analyst. And I'm sa waha essential ni. It may cast my min Jamaica pa. Sometimes your media guys and now some make every bibian in come. Mine spend mo bi home no catch am so hu akomia ne mic na so me ma hu mo osoro ho na mo kope ba bi atena and no say na opeso hu e basa na auto radio station no so
na wo kan seminar onim ne oka
the man told me I be financial mine so hu mo na no catch am so hu mo na so menim so mo wa hase no say this is your job, travel, go to Venice okwa. Now we drink commodity chairman for so we educate, so we report whatever. Unim dia woka on kanchiano. You speak from the point of neutrality. Now yes, and for be on one. A tier for make minimum kasa na no penny ashefo. Mo fashion mutim and for your colleagues to be kasa. My friend me sauce, me grapevine, but be our friend no obakasa na chiano. A tier for ni ashefo ti fie say braba ka kire ye because una obaka kire da bia ba wo say why you call now, yeah, offer question is here. On can favor no. Offer be chemo on can favor no. Offer has a folk on can favor no. Visit the game. Me central for me colleagues bebre. Matches do drone no. O sheko to house. Baba yara. Stadium men wonko. I am telling them to the face. My good football anymore say. My friend, my source, my grapevine. No, it is wrong. That's not journalism. You feeding Crawford with proper message. No, we not draw my football. No, my entrance to do so condition to your also. Near for 1 or 2 madam for be journalists be our bow or touch chat to Facebook or cry no friends are convent or command of free chrome or Bema information about my favor. No better how you are not feeding the people, you are disrupting our football.
And I'm a friend Mike Canopano say, oh, support your channel too.
Nobody queue so just ticket person ticket in the room was I saw them. I've seen other guys me call Venus me I travel. Yo, my good game no fee. It is our game. It will serve as the backbone to the Blaster League. Yeah, boy. And Raza says about league you have a friend. Raza says come on team Mamudu of league baby. Now we want to put some dent on our football because you travel. Near one call, you call Tintini. You need information. Then we feed poor messages to a motivation because I'm telling you, a back a cram for Jundi. Because so social media are powerful. Obi fan of who say ya, obi tinya information I will pay. Yow. Say yes and trade dia. Ye me go for born who fin. Ni sorry ya because say ni say na born no ye say. Yow. And no me who akomia ni we mu ni kanu mu ni ade ya na me hu mo oda Venus hia sana. Ai mama ye best commentator. Me abedi. Who ma woni je.
Meza.
Yes, Fancy. Congratulations to Gold Stars. I think so, as the day goes by, before the coronation,
that's right.
But I think so, I was looking through the table for the last 5 seasons. Now, in the last 5 seasons, Nipa or the points Kesiaji League in Nipa Kumasa Sante Koroko, 67 points. And the G League. Away from Koroko, issue 67 points. And I think the next club that comes closer, maybe any Gold Stars. Gold Stars the 63. House of Folk the 61. Area more the 62, the 63. Samatex. So this area na G League in the 61. 61. Mediama SUA 60. So even among the Western clubs in the crown, I think say baby any Gold Stars points accumulation no. And they lost 7 games as compared to Samatex, who lost 11 games. Yet they won the league.
Wow.
Mediama elusu 10 games.
This is not Samatex, they are not draw and no so.
Not draw no so. Either Obeshano and Obesho. Omuna draw no so. And I think Adebaku pushy Samatex Pioneer or home record no munyane that season. No. I think there was only one team Pentecost Koshom Nations. Koshom by 1 goal to 0. Mediama so lose 10 games. But Adiame and Nika about improvement in a year. Ma check your points accumulation no in the season of mobile league nim. Every time we Magic League no. Or my hit 50 points that to some Magic League no. 49, 47, 46 area honor. Then shoot 63 league champions. It should tell you about the kind of work they have done. There is a reason why I'm being emphatic with these numbers. And one, to fully understand that Ejuma wenye Ejuma ketwa to underrate this success. They tosu mienu. Omo put yourself in a certain position where in the last 5 seasons, all rank or more Magic League with most points are Omo tosu mienu. That is the kind of achievement. Because I saw crazy scenes, crazy in quote. And yes, bodam. But the reaction at a point in time, I did not understand. To be very honest with you, let it be an ultimate chance. Go back, said the again. It be real crowd, maybe I was asking myself, are they? But Metina said, "Dream watching share numbers where I'm moving." No, fancy. Omunim baby on my free bar. Any baby on my baby drew. Any the kind of results almost set in your head. I can. And worthy of league champions, they celebrated it in style. I think say in penny for more any of my team let you know. From baby or no more that because me come far so brave do maybe season no more qualify for Premier na bibia be boom no ma lusu. Ba ko kra de ko ye pipe between no money Samatex. No more sa coaches, no more the way back, no more the way ko. And Omubo Division 1 na then there were questions that were being asked. That paying the bedroom baby any Gold Stars also. Then they come to the league. First point of contact to stay in the league. They do that perfectly well. I think the template to win league as newcomers in the league, you know. Omomudi can set that to Adriana Stars. Because Adriana Stars they buy no more first season.
The later better more.
The later better more.
Saka Modieno. And Omobeji league, you know. And more establish yourself as a household name in Ghana Premier League. Fast forward, you have new teams from Aba. Then Samatex Abeshe League nim. Obaya I don't know so about after 1 or 2 seasons. Samatex so about beje. Then you have been baby any Gold Stars. So these people are trying to tell us that you don't always need to survive when you come into the league in your first time. But you need to aim higher and make sure the league no better my day. Aje to tonioma ye. Strategize well, structure your team well, pay your players well. My players no want to mo kakra. And no be on my bomb match every fancy near the players ni nyina movie call mess. Edi o ma kwotena se ye koye dinner edi amomo. Ye koye dinner edi amomo. Do your things well and you ma betimi akoye di am and see what akosi adunya mi hira no. Yeah. Only the president of the club. We'll go on. You better day after day. But me didn't see no. Coach Watara kasa ne doso. Oh, are they? A house of folk in the best team will league boy mu say. Adebi eto de bia agrono etimi broso. Show respect to your opponents. I'm coming from the angle say me can fair play as me maka fair play. Whatever he's doing over there, you are coaching one of the biggest clubs in the history of Ghana football. Coach Watara, so person in Kaiwa. You are coaching one of the biggest clubs in the history of Ghana football. Only a continental club masters.
Sabi say na pitch no so resource ma e bra wa boni animu nyama team ni dia to on untimi bipa. Learn to use the platform you are having as the head coach of House of Folk to speak well. What are Maratara? Obiaji League House of Folk is the best team in the league. You're not showing respect to team near for Tawabon home on the Yaji League, no. And then you come back to the Krakambe Bonabaso. Say, and then you hear some other clubs, but then the points gap between House of Folk and in the Port League now 5.
Almost throw by,
almost throw by, meaning there were some key games where House of Folk Jamuna Maka Krabia. Me sure say Kabana Krabia ka league no so komusu din komuso mbeti majibi. But confancy last season House of Folk accumulated 50 points in bowl. Shall I be on more than 48 to 49 points? Now maybe almost shoot your better. You can make a case for yourself, but stop using the platform to also disrespect other teams from Ababeji League in here that the way you're popular, way you're there, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Mike.
Fancy, may I say, what BBN Gold Stars have done, I think, sir, for somebody who grew up in a typical mining community, this all Boasino, I'm very proud of it. And a trim margin they call back to what happened at Boase. This any general chrono. You see, football a tool that drives a lot of social changes. This is the best corporate social responsibility project. Asante Gold Corporation for Nomai with the BBN Gold Stars project. A community team, a team owned by a mining company. What does it tell us? The team knows Sisa, BBN Township and its environment. In the typical mining company contest, on the kind of catchment area. So they want to use football to also draw the attention of the world, not Ghana, to BBN and its catchment area. And the other catchment areas. Yeah, the football knows Sisanioma, and that was the typical Obuase bet. Ashanti Goldfields Corporation. Interestingly, is AGC. Where Ashanti Goldfields Corporation, where Asante Gold Corporation. Now, when they decided to run the Obuasi Goldfields project, before the Goldfields ever qualified by Ghana a top flight in 85. They had then played the FA Cup final in 84 against Asante Kodokoma 1-0. Then 86 they won the first Ghana Premier League title. Trace as far back as 1993. No Mababeji League Nibi. In doing that, there was massive sports infrastructural development and here back on. Into true, they are not Goldfield sports or Obuasi was stadium, Linkley, Owofori. Then there were developments within several sectors. There's a Black Park. Into the end, say it changes something around Obuasi Township. No, now there is a social change. Tinkodano Avenue, Mokoko Bombo, and say a Black Park or Matonton, at the stores, ne pubs, it served as an avenue where you bought Coast League. You be share Middle League near Shiani Abo, Butcher, Wazu, no more shame, no mabo. And to go fails no, at Triaman for drain the bar of Boise so in the first place, and then a ton of Boise. 1996, 1997, Goldfields was competing in Africa, Boyako final, and Raja Casablanca. And then BBN Gold Stars and I qualify for Africa. Because of the Gold Stars project, we can now boast of BBN a standard park, a team hosting Ghana Premier League game. The dance park. And there was an AstroTV on my Ensu area. Kokoshe Gold Stars training ground. So how they are developing it. And Kenya, where companies use football as a CSR project to change the town and the catchment areas. No, they drive positive social change using football, and that is exactly what Asante Gold Corporation for Nomae. And then the amount many JKs here. Omo park and that's what they know omo call omo clubhouse or no. The assurances that were given was that if many people fear or doubt whether they will continue to invest in Gold Stars, no many the omo person omo ya, they should put all those doubts to bed because Africa need the omo call.
Now African is
they are willing to pump in the resources. So adia baako a metwe adwesi so and check it. Media Magic League last 2 seasons. They are not a company owned team, but they won it by virtue of having sponsorship from either mining companies or those around mining companies. Yeah. Oko Sama Boy, Samates, a timber company and the only team, Samates FC have won the league and they have driven a lot of positive social change. It was Sama Boy in its environs. And your league and Kaobeko Sama Boy. Exactly the point. Shende Takwa. Share stadium at Goldfields for Nekukri a massive one. So yeah, team football necessary. Then I want to advocate for more corporate involvement in your game. And it was something that was being done in the past. And I have any Kamara Papa didn't come on. Honestly, it's a very wonderful story, Mr. Alex Kamara. Elvis Opokumo Papa. Onoji League Nibi, we kotoko. Neba Elvis J with the Diana, Anna Charles, and Swaje with Go Stars. Wow. Yes. So let's start here, Becca. But you see, first, not Dumas, GTP, team, Omobo Ghana League, Akotes, Akosombo Textiles, Juantes, Vota. No almost boy a league nibi. Another Gamba All Blacks boy if I say a partnership with a foreign company near there. Meboa. Then there was Temagapoa, Power FC, ECG. When we have such, it serves 2 purposes: the corporate side and then the community-based side.
As a corporate for no.
Yes, and to exactly, and to corporate for the CSR project new football anymore. Then it drives the community forward. Intikede power yebenya ade ambion and they will be any. The community is becoming vibrant and the company is also realizing a certain achievement from that end. CSR Sama Boy community drive it. Then also Samates company, and so name. I believe say if we want to change the face of your league near man very, very competitive near Masikasu Bemua, we should adopt this approach. It will help. The community-based approach and the corporate approach. But a carbon to say the Gold Stars, never replicated the Boasi Goldfields, the it becomes a win-win situation. The community wins and the company also wins. So I want to plead and entreat corporate entities. This is the time they start flirting with your football. No, but make an I was say within the football ecosystem. You're starting here in your year. Na yedi improve standards no.
Mate Mike, me da sepa. Wo, but mamene easy waterproof paint. Enka so penny say bibia find here.
Nyame adom na.
Asen ke bia